This is Bowie Baysox Baseball. After a lost season, Baysox Baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Baysox Baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Winners of 11 of their last 12 games, the Bowie Baysox are looking to make history tonight. For just the third time ever, the Baysox have a chance to play for the AA Northeast League's title. With a win here tonight, the Baysox would move on to the best of 5 series that would ensure them a spot with a chance to play for all the marbles this coming week against either Somerset or Akron. The Baysox just one win away from clinching their spot in the postseason, and they'll do it tonight behind the Major League rehabber, left-hander Bruce Zimmermann, down from the Orioles to make the start here tonight. Bowie looking for it here this evening. Welcome inside the press box here at Prince George's Stadium on Military Appreciation Night in Bowie. It is a beautiful night for baseball, one of our biggest crowds of the year. A beautiful night for baseball. If you didn't catch it the first time, I just cannot stress it enough. The Baysox and the Altoona Curve getting ready for game number 6 of this 7-game series, and tonight's game presents Bowie an opportunity to move on to the AA Northeast League's championship series and give Bowie a chance to play for it all for just the 3rd time in team history. Bowie has made the Eastern League Championship Series twice. They've won it once. Back in 2015, Bowie beat Reading in 5 games. But it was the AA affiliate of the New York Yankees, the Trenton Thunder, who won it all, and in fact won the final Eastern League Championship back in 2019. Now it's the AA Northeast League, and with one win, the Baysox will move on to play in the best 3 out of 5 series. Bowie just needs one, and if Somerset wins tonight and Bowie wins tonight, then all that will happen tomorrow is that they'll be playing to see who gets the number 1 overall seed. Well, this is the Baysox On Deck show, getting ready for a monumental 6:35 first pitch. Bowie will have Bruce Zimmermann on the mound, a left-hander who has spent plenty of time here with the Baysox, but he is making a Major League rehab appearance here with Bowie tonight. Expect him to throw between 2 to 3 innings, and then it'll be Kyle Bronovich to come out of the bullpen after him. We'll be back after this break to break down the playoff scenarios and go through everything of what you need to know going into tonight's game. We'll do all of that and more after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Here is what you need to know for tonight's game. Going into tonight's contests, Bowie is playing the Altoona Curve for the 6th time out of 7 times this week. Bowie has only lost once against Altoona this week. That came in a 3-2 defeat 2 nights ago. Bowie tonight playing at 6:35, then tomorrow at 1:35. It is Military Appreciation Night here at Prince George's Stadium, one of the biggest games of the year, and it's left-hander Bruce Zimmermann making a rehab start on the mound for the Baysox. If you are listening to tonight's game, you can watch it for free on MILB.TV. Again, if you are listening to tonight's game, all of the rest of the Baysox games are available for free on MILB.TV. The grounds crew here, led by Rich Douglas, has painted an American flag in the batter's area around home plate, and it is really a cool sight to see. One of the biggest crowds of the season is still filling in, as there will be a huge swath of people here tonight to see if the Baysox can move on to the championship series for the 3rd time in team history. If Bowie wins either tonight or tomorrow, they would clinch their spot in the AA Northeast League's championship series. Now, if Somerset wins either tonight or tomorrow, and Somerset will play at 7:05 tonight, if Somerset wins one of those 2 games, they would also clinch their spot in the title series. If Bowie wins tonight and tomorrow, and Somerset just wins 1 game, then Bowie would be the number 1 seed, and they would be here at home next weekend. The 3 out of 5 series will happen this coming week. It will be Tuesday and Wednesday at the number 2 seed, a day off on Thursday, and then Friday, potentially Saturday, potentially Sunday, if necessary. Of course, it's a 3 out of 5, so only Friday is guaranteed. But the weekend games would be at the number 1 seed, which means that if the Baysox are the number 1 seed, or if the Somerset Patriots the number 1 seed, whoever is the number 1 seed, they will host the title game, and the winner of this league will celebrate on the number 1 seed's field. But again, tonight for the Baysox, it is Bruce Zimmermann trying to lead the charge. It'll be Kyle Bronovich after. The Baysox looking to win and move on to the championship series. If Somerset wins 1 game and Bowie wins 1 game, then it is Bowie and Somerset for the title. Somerset just defeated Bowie in a series 4-2 a couple of weeks ago. That was a tough series for the Baysox. Somerset split a series with Bowie earlier on in the month of August. Actually, the last time that Adley Rutschman was in a Bowie uniform, it was that day in Somerset up in Bridgewater, New Jersey. And Somerset no-hit the Baysox. Somerset is playing very well right now. Tonight, Somerset and Akron are playing at 7:05. And then tomorrow, it is the reigning American League Cy Young winner, Shane Bieber, making a start for the Akron Rubber Ducks. If Akron was to win tonight, I mean, you could see a situation where if Akron wins tonight and Bowie loses tonight, Bowie would have to win tomorrow to guarantee themselves a spot in the postseason. A lot to play for, but Bowie controls their own destiny. With a win, they're in. We're going to step away, take another break, be back after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back here on the Baysox Baseball Network, getting ready for first pitch, set for 6:35 p.m. here in Bowie. And it is a special night, Military Appreciation Night. Things will be posted on social media showing off what the Baysox have done to the field tonight. A American flag is painted in the batter's boxes and the home plate apron. It is a special night in Bowie, a fantastic crowd as the Baysox look to move on to the championship series. The Baysox are out to the field, which means we're going to step away, take a break, and be back for starting lineups and first pitch on the other side of this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, sitting in the home of our brave.
Getting set for baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network here tonight as the national anthem has been sung on Military Appreciation Night, and the color guard is exiting the field right now. The Baysox in the military jerseys down the first base line, and the Altoona Curve, they are in the road gray jerseys. They are in the third base dugout. It is a spectacular crowd for baseball on a beautiful Saturday night in Bowie, Maryland. As the Baysox now will go into their warm-up tosses, and we're ready for action here this evening. So let's run through the starting lineups. First for the Altoona Curve, O'Neal Cruz leads off. He's the shortstop tonight. G1 Baines, the second baseman, batting second. Kanan Smith and Jigba bats third. He's in left field tonight. Mason Martin, he bats fourth. He is the first baseman. Jack Sawinski bats fifth, the designated hitter. Cal Mitchell bats sixth, the right fielder. Matt Frazier bats seventh, the center fielder. And Dylan Busby, he bats eighth at third base, with Grant Cook, the catcher, batting ninth. On the other side for the Baysox, Jordan Westberg leads off. Westberg swinging a very hot bat right now. Westberg's average up to 223 from where it was in the mid-100s after his first little stint in Double-A a couple of weeks ago, where his first couple of weeks it was tough out of the gate for Westberg, but since then in Double-A he has really picked up the pace. Patrick Dorian batting second, the third baseman. Zach Watson, the center fielder, he bats third. Andrew Dashbach bats fourth, the first baseman. Toby Welk bats fifth in left field. Caden Grenier bats sixth, the second baseman. Greg Cullen, he's the designated hitter, batting seventh. Chris Hutchins bats eighth, the catcher, and Shane Fontana bats ninth. He's in right field tonight. On the mound for the Baysox, making a rehab start, a major league rehab start, it's the left-hander, Bruce Zimmermann, who has spent his fair share of time with the Baysox. Zimmermann out here on the mound, the left-hander, working his way back. The last time he pitched was on August 10th. That was in AAA, trying to work his way back from an injury that had set him back in June. He has not pitched with the Orioles since June 13th against Tampa Bay. He threw 5 2/3 innings against the Rays in that game. Since then, he has made 4 appearances, and they have all been in the minors. 1 in Florida, 1 in High A, and 2 in AAA. But he was set back on August 10th, a right ankle sprain that they thought might keep him out for the entirety of 2021, the rest of the way. Might be season ending, but instead, he's back here tonight trying to work his way back to the Orioles. O'Neal Cruz is in the box, and we are ready to go on what could be a very special night for the Baysox. Cruz taps the plate. Zimmermann off the third base side of the rubber, out of the wind, ready with the pitch, and here it comes, and it's a ground ball foul down the first base side. 6:39 p.m. 81 degrees. Really couldn't ask for any better weather here tonight. O'Neal Cruz, an 0-1 count to him. Zimmermann out of the wind again. The pitch. And he lines this one into center field, hanging up for Zach Watson. Now he races back, and it gets over his head. It'll get all the way to the wall. He misread it off the bat. Watson plays it back to the infield, and it's a leadoff double for O'Neal Cruz. And that's the first time in 4 days that the Altoona Curve have a man on base in the first inning. They have gone 3 straight games, 9 up, 9 down. That's their first inning base runner since a leadoff double from G1 Bay in the second game of the doubleheader on Tuesday. Now here is G1 Bay with a runner on second in O'Neal Cruz. The pitch to Bay, and that's low in the dirt, and that's ball 1. So the Baysox right now in a little bit of trouble with a runner in scoring position, just 1 batter in. Bowie making use of 5 Altoona errors last night to win last night 3-1. One of the most brilliantly pitched games that the Baysox have had all season. Drew Rom threw 5 perfect innings in his start last night. A ball and no strikes to G1 Bay. Here it comes, and he swings over the top of that one at 85, low and away. Kanan Smith and Jigba bats next. Mason Martin after him, then Jack Sawinski. We'll run through the Baysox defense here momentarily. A ball and a strike to G1 Bay. Here it comes. And it's a line drive that gets over the head into right center field of Caden Grenier. Around third to score is O'Neal Cruz. And 2 batters into the game, the Altoona Curve have a 1-0 lead. 2 hits for Altoona, 2 batters in. Cruz with a double, G1 Bay with a single, and Bruce Zimmermann has allowed 2 straight hits. And granted, that first one probably should have been a line out to center, right to Zach Watson, but instead, Watson misread it a little bit off the bat. I think he thought it was going to die into his glove, but instead it hung up in the air on a rope out into center field. Here's Kanan Smith and Jigba, another left-handed hitter, and the pitch is in the dirt, low and away. A lot of lefties in this order. First 7 batters in the Altoona lineup are all lefties, before Dylan Busby and Grant Cook at the bottom are righties. A ball and no strike to Smith and Jigba, who is a .274 hitter on the season. The pitch in, and it's a ground ball out to short. Westberg there, the flip to Grenier. He steps on second, the throw to first. And there's a 6-4-3 double play to settle down Zimmermann and put 2 outs on the board in the top of the first inning.
Mason Martin.
And Mason Martin will come up. Martin, one of the most talented first basemen in this entire league, made a spectacular defensive play in the bottom of the 8th inning last night to save an extra base hit down the line. Martin also some power in this series. He's up to 22 home runs on the season. One of the most prolific power hitters in this league at first base. Martin at first base tonight. The pitch into him, and it finds the outer half of the plate at 88 miles an hour. 4 strike 1. 2 away in the top of the first inning on Military Appreciation Night in Bowie, Maryland at Prince George's Stadium. The 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. That one low and away, diving underneath the bat of Mason Martin. He waves at it for strike 2. Crowd is still filling in. This might be our second best crowd of the season behind Navy Night. It was about a month ago. The 0-2 pitch to Mason Martin, and that bounces in front of the batter's box. A ball and 2 strikes. Somerset and Akron, they will begin just about 20 minutes from now. Bowie is a big fan of the Somerset Patriots tonight. A ball and 2 strikes to Mason Martin. Here's the pitch. And it's a line drive out to third, and a diving play can't be made by Patrick Dorian. It sneaks into left field, and Martin has a 2-out single to the left side. Patrick Dorian was positioned closer to short, and he had to reach across his body over to his right to be able to try and make that catch. But instead, it's a single into left for Mason Martin, and the line keeps moving. The only batter that has been retired so far was Kanan Smith and Jigba. He grounded into a double play. Here's Jack Sawinski with Bruce Zimmermann pitching out of the stretch. The pitch in, and that one misses low and in for ball one. Altoona up 1-0 here early in the top of the first inning. 1 ball and no strikes to Jack Sawinski. The pitch, and he swings over the top of that one at 84. Curveball in there for strike one on a swing and a miss. Zimmermann, again, trying to work his way back to the Orioles. Made his major league debut last year in 2020. Made 2 appearances for the Orioles last year before settling in this year as a mainstay of that pitching staff. The 1-1, that misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Major league debut was, again, in 2020, September 17th, a year ago yesterday. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs, top of the first inning. The pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch low, and it's 2-2. He spent a little time in 2018 here with Bowie. The Orioles acquired Bruce Zimmermann in 2018 in a trade that sent Kevin Gausman down to Atlanta. Gausman now over with the Giants. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, but it gets away from Chris Hudgens. He goes over, he can't pick it up, and now they're going to throw to third, and the throw there is not in time. And in safely is Mason Martin to third base. Time is called. Patrick Dorian can't believe it. Third base umpire Jude Corey calling him safe at third base. That was Martin sliding in on a drop third strike. Chris Hudgens went over, couldn't pick it up. And Hudgens is going to readjust his catching equipment, kind of slid awkwardly. So what happened on that wild pitch was it skipped away from Hudgens on a swing and a miss. Hudgens had to complete the strikeout, but the ball trickled probably 20 feet over to his right. Had to go over and pick it up. He slid to try and pick it up, but his cleat caught, and he tripped over the ball. Running from first to third on the play was Mason Martin, and Hudgens threw down to third where Dorian placed the tag, but Martin slid underneath the tag. That was the first strikeout for Bruce Zimmermann, but this is a huge chance for Altoona with runners on the corners to make use of a couple of Bowie mistakes here early on. Bowie has not officially made an error, but this inning likely should have been over. A line drive to center, the first batter of the game from O'Neal Cruz, and it got over Zach Watson's head, kind of misjudged it off the bat. Couldn't quite tell how hard that ball was hit. Now to the plate, it's Cal Mitchell, and he takes a strike over the outer half of the plate. That was the 17th pitch from Bruce Zimmermann in this first inning, which means we're likely only going to see him for 2 frames. The plan was 2, maybe 3, depending on how efficient he would be. The 0-1 from Zimmermann, and that's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch low, and it's 0-2. It's 1-0 Altoona, but they're threatening with runners on the corners and 2 outs in the top of the first. In the bottom of the first inning, Bowie will have the top of the order, Jordan Westberg, Patrick Dorian, and Zach Watson to the plate. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Top of the first at Prince George's Stadium. Altoona leading 1-0. The pitch, that misses low and away, kind of skips away from Hudgens, but he picks it up. Defensively for Bowie, Toby Welk in left field, Zach Watson in center, Shane Fontana in right, Patrick Dorian at third, Jordan Westberg at short, Caden Grenier is at second, Andrew Dashbach is at first, and Chris Hudgens is behind the plate. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. The pitch to Mitchell, a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Now Hudgens is going to have to complete the strikeout, and he does successfully to Dashbach at first base. The inning is over without any more damage done. 2 strikeouts for Bruce Zimmermann. He does allow a run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left, 1 in scoring position, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. The Baysox with a little work to do early. They'll be back to the plate for the first time tonight after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Paul Fritschner with you on the Baysox Baseball Network into the bottom of the first inning. The Baysox already trailing at 1-0 as Altoona plated a run on 3 hits in the top of the first. Now here in the bottom of the first, it'll be Jordan Westberg, Patrick Dorian, and Zach Watson to the plate. And it'll be Trey Mago, the left-hander, on the mound for the Altoona Curve. Trey Mago on the season, a 3.54 ERA for the Altoona Curve. He has a 5-5 record on the season. Send him out to the mound as they look for their second win of the series. And here's Jordan Westberg swinging one of the hottest bats in the Bowie lineup. He has raised his average about 70 points over the last 2 weeks. He's up to 223 on the season. He has a 730 OPS with 3 homers in his time with Bowie. Came to Bowie in that series against Reading. That was now 5 series ago. He has completed 4. This is his 5th. The first pitch from Mago to Westberg, and it finds the outer half of the plate with a fastball, strike 1. Patrick Dorian next, and Zach Watson with Andrew Dashbach after. Toby Well, Caden Grenier, Greg Cullen, Chris Hudgens, and Shane Fontana. They'll round out the order. The 0-1 pitch, and Hudgens takes it low and in. At a ball and a strike. Trey Mago began his year with High A Greensboro, the Grasshoppers. Made 6 appearances there, just 1 start though. Then he was promoted to Double A Altoona. A ball and a strike to Westberg. Here it comes. And it's hit in the air, right center field. Underneath of it is Cal Mitchell. Shaded over to his right, makes a few steps, and catches that baseball for out number 1. Defensively for Altoona, Kanan Smith and Jigba is in left field. Matt Frazier is in center. Cal Mitchell is in right. Dylan Busby at third. O'Neal Cruz at short. Jiwon Bay at second. Mason Martin at first. And Grant Cook is the catcher behind the plate. Patrick Dorian to the plate for the Baysox, the hero from last night's game. A 2-run homer, his 21st of the season. The pitch, and Dorian rolls over it, grounds it to first. 2 hops there for Mason Martin. He'll step on the bag, and there's 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. And Zach Watson will come up. Watson does lead the team with his .250 average. Talk about baseball in 2021, .250, the best average on this Baysox team. He's been a little cold lately. 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. Altoona up by a run. The pitch, and that finds the outer half of the plate for strike 1 with a fastball. Watson homered against Harrisburg twice. has not homered in this series. Bowie only has 3 home runs in this series, the 0-1, and that's up and outside. A home run here from Watson would tie the game. Look at those cleats on Zach Watson. Looks like a red, white, and blue mixture on Military Appreciation Night in Bowie. A ball and a strike to pitch to him, and he swings over the top of that one. Just got a piece of it, fouled it into the glove of Grant Cook, and there's 2 strikes. Trey McGuff on the mound. He's a local product. Went to Mount St. Mary's University, just up the road in Maryland. The 1-2 pitch, that's in the dirt, ball 2. He was drafted out of Mount St. Mary's in the 24th round in 2019. This is his 18th start with the Curve this year. Coming into the game, opponents hitting .257 against him and a 1.19 whip, which is pretty good. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Backhand play made by Busby. The long throw across the diamond to first, and it gets away from Mason Martin. Second baseman Bay is covering. He goes to the wall to pick it up. And what do you know? 3 batters into the game, and Altoona has already committed an error. Last night, they committed 2 errors in the game's first 2 batters. And that led to a Bowie run. Bowie only scored 3 times last night, but Altoona committed 5 errors. That error charged to Dylan Busby at third base, and Andrew Dashbach wearing a new number tonight, wearing number 21. He'll be up there in that camo jersey, trying to tie the game or give Bowie the lead with the tying run at second base. A short leadoff second for Zach Watson. Reached on the error, then got over to second on the same error. Dashbach, .216 hitter with Bowie, waits and takes the first pitch, low and away. Tell the crowd's getting into it here early. This likely will be the second best crowd by attendance of this regular season. It is a great crowd here tonight. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs. Coming set is McGuff. The pitch, and that runs inside. It almost hits him. I think Dashbach wanted to try and say it did hit him, but he'll just get back in the right-handed batter's box, and he'll do it again. Dashbach has kind of settled in as Bowie's primary first baseman. That's where he is tonight. Last night he was 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Had a double, an RBI double in the 7th inning 2 nights ago. 2 balls and no strikes to him, the pitch, and it's popped up back behind the plate, maybe playable for Grant Cook. He throws his mask over by the netting, and he goes over and he does not make the catch. It bounces off his glove, and Cook is unable to secure it, giving Andrew Dashbach a little more life. And that is, again, another opportunity by Altoona. We'll have to see. I mean, frankly, that's a ball by Grant Cook that you feel like should be caught. Kind of backhanded that ball at the wall behind the plate. An error already in this inning. That doesn't go down as an error, but we'll see if Dashbach is able to take advantage of the extra life. Mago comes set. Third base side of the rubber, the pitch. And that's on the outer half of the plate, strike 2. Trey Mago with a 3.51 ERA. Two balls and 2 strikes from Mago into Andrew Dashbach. The pitch, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Grant Cook, strike 3. So Dashbach does get a little more life, but he strikes out in the end. And we'll head into the second inning with the Baysox trailing 1-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
The Altoona Curve will have the bottom of their order 7, 8, and 9 to the plate now in the top half of the second inning. Altoona jumping out to an early 1-0 lead. Bowie had a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the first inning but was unable to score. And now it's Matt Frazier, Dylan Busby, and Grant Cook who will bat in this top of the second. Bowie with a win tonight would send themselves into the AA Northeast League's Championship Series. You take a look around the rest of the league. Portland leading Hartford 3-2, but that doesn't matter anymore. Portland has been eliminated from playoff contention. Portland, a little bad luck on their end. They really, it's out of their control as to why they are going to not be able to really have a chance to qualify for the postseason, because the games that Portland missed last week due to COVID may end up coming back to be one of the reasons that they don't make the postseason. They missed out on some potential wins against New Hampshire and Binghamton. Now here's Matt Frazier to the plate, and the first pitch to him is grounded up the first baseline, and that's foul off his foot. And that's strike one. So it was out of Portland's control on those COVID cancellations. The games were not made up. In fact, there was a rainout as well that was not made up. And because of those games missed, if you win a few of those games, then the season could look a whole lot different for the Portland Sea Dogs. But as it is, the Sea Dogs are out of playoff contention now. It's just Bowie, Somerset, and Akron for the 2 spots. And it's crazy with 2 days left that all 3 teams could still get in. The pitch, and it's fouled straight back. No balls and 2 strikes. Matt Frazier, the center fielder for the Altoona Curve, a .279 hitter, 3 homers, an .828 OPS. Dylan Busby batting next with Grant Cook after. No balls and 2 strikes to Frazier. The pitch, swing and a miss at a pitch low and away. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Bruce Zimmermann. One of them reached base. Jack Sawinski reached on a drop 3rd strike early on. But then Cal Mitchell struck out swinging to end the inning. All 3 strikeouts have been swinging. Dylan Busby, the 3rd baseman for Altoona, into the box. The first right-handed hitter that Bruce Zimmermann will face. The pitch, swinging a ground ball out to short. Over to his left is Westberg. He cuts it off. The throw is low to first, but there to make the play is Andrew Dashbach. 2 up, 2 down, as maybe Bruce Zimmermann now is starting to settle into a little groove. Altoona scored that run in the first inning. It did not officially go down as an error for the Baysox, but really this should be a scoreless game. Ball got over Zach Watson's head. He misjudged a line drive off the bat, a screamer that ran all the way to the wall. That was a leadoff double for O'Neal Cruz, and then the drop 3rd strike allowing Mason Martin third base. But Martin didn't end up scoring. The pitch in, and Grant Cook swings through that one, strike 1. Bruce Zimmermann with his fastball, slider, curve, and change. A dominant curveball. We've seen it a little bit here early. Zimmermann was a 5th round pick back in 2017. The pitch low and away. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. He was originally picked by the Braves 140th overall, 26 years old. 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 down. The pitch in. Swinging a foul back to the screen. It's 1 and 2. But again, like I was saying, Zimmermann spent the vast majority of 2019 with the Baysox. He made 18 appearances, 17 starts in 2019 here with Bowie, before making his major league debut in 2020 with the Baltimore Orioles. One of the biggest games of the year here for Bowie so far. The 1-2 pitch, and that misses low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So happy to have you with us here on the Baysox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner flying solo tonight. Adam Pohl potentially back tomorrow, celebrating a family member's 100th birthday. That's something to celebrate. You make it that far, so that's where Adam is this evening. 2-2 pitch, swung on, popped up on the infield. From second, in comes Grenier. Now Westberg from short calls him off behind the pitcher's mound, and he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and Bruce Zimmermann has retired 4 in a row. We're going to head into the bottom of the second. The Baysox trailing at 1-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Pains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bowie was retired quietly in the bottom of the first inning, and now they'll come to the plate for the second time tonight, trying to tie this game up. The Baysox trailing at 1-0. You got to score 1 to win anyway. You got to score 1 here to tie it up. And it's Toby Welk, Caden Grenier, and Greg Cohen that will bat in this bottom of the second inning. Only 1 batter reached in the bottom of the first. It was Zach Watson on the error at third by Dylan Busby. Threw across the diamond, and it got under the glove of Mason Martin. Toby Welk, Bowie's left fielder tonight. The pitch, and that's up and away from Trey Mago for ball 1. Mago threw 14 pitches in that first inning. 9 of those were strikes to retire 3 of the 4 batters he faced. 1-0 pitch. That one finds the outer half of the plate. Strike 1. Tonight is Toby Welk's 10th game in left field on the season. Left field has been one of Bowie's most inconsistent defensive positions, in the sense of how many guys have rotated through there this year. The 1-1 pitch swung on, fouled away right side. It really was Robert Newstrom's position, but after his promotion, and well-deserved promotion at that, to AAA Norfolk, it has kind of been a Johnny Holstaff type of effort out there in left. Johnny Reiser, Shane Fontana, Kyle Stowers had some time there. Toby Welk now at 10. The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Grant Cook picks it up. He throws to first. And Welk is retired. The second strikeout tonight for Trey Mago. Both swinging. And there's 1 down in the bottom of the second for Caden Grenier. Grenier hitting .228 on the season. One of the best defensive shortstops in all of minor league baseball. Really does not get better than Caden Grenier in the field. Tonight is the second to last regular season game of the season. And Caden Grenier has only made 5 errors on the year. The pitch, and it's up and away from Mago, a ball and no strikes. Grenier with 8 home runs. He's been sitting on those 8 home runs for quite a while. Doesn't have a home run in over a month. The 1-0 pitch, and he checks his swing on a pitch low and in. Grenier's 8th. He had a multi-home run game back on August 14th against Richmond. That was here in Bowie. Hit 2 home runs in the same game. That was the last time he homered. The 2-0 pitch. That finds the outer half of the fastball from Mago, strike 1. Somerset and Akron underway. Up in Akron. It's a game that Somerset really wants to win tonight. A win for Somerset would put them in the postseason. The 2-1 pitch, swinging a little liner into center field. It's dying. Matt Frazier running in, and on the run makes the catch for out number 2. That ball got in on the hands of Caden Grenier, fisted it out to center field. Grenier is retired. 2 away in the bottom of the second in a game that Bowie leads, or Altoona leads rather, 1-0. And Greg Cullen bats with 2 down, bottom of the second. Bowie still looking for their first hit. The Baysox have had just 1 base runner tonight. It is a great crowd here in Bowie this evening. Trying to will the Baysox into the championship series for the 3rd time in team history. The pitch, that's off the plate outside. Ball 1. Be the 3rd time in 6 seasons as well. 15, 19, and now 21. A ball and no strikes, the pitch. That's low and away, 2-0. Altoona with a run on 3 hits. They have made an error. And again, Altoona made 5 errors last night. Kyle Bronovich warming in the bullpen for Bowie. Not warming with a ton of pace, so we'll see if he starts the next inning. The 2-0 pitch, that swung on and fouled straight back. My guess is, with the way that Bronovich is warming right now, that it will be Bruce Zimmermann to start the inning at least, and then Bronovich will come in thereafter. But bullpen catcher not even down into a crouch yet. Actually, that's Klimek warming in the bullpen. The 2-1 pitch, and that's up and in. 3 balls and a strike. To be quite honest with all of you, I didn't even look at the number because we were expecting Bronovich to come in as the piggyback starter tonight. Maybe it will be Klimek for a couple of innings to get Bronovich into that 4th or 5th. That could be what the situation is. The 3-1, and that's on the inner half to Cullen. It's 3-2. We have seen that quite a lot this year. David LeBron has been that guy, but LeBron started earlier this week on Tuesday. So instead, it's Steve Klimek who's warming for the Baysox, and he would bump the game to Bronovich in a couple of innings. So we'll see how long Zimmermann lasts. The 3-2 to Cullen, swung on and fouled back. So we'll see another one. Cullen's done a good job fighting off a couple of pitches here in this plate appearance. Going to see a 7th pitch from Trey Mago to the left-hander Greg Cullen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bases empty. The pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. Bowie has another base runner, another 2-out base runner, just like they did in the first inning when Zach Watson reached on the error with 2 down. Now it's Chris Hudgens. We've seen the power that Chris Hudgens has hit with this year.
Catcher number 19, Chris Hudgens.
Hudgens, he has been a power hitter all season. Not a guy that necessarily hits for a ton of average, but hits for a lot of power. Hudgens with just a .202 average, but 8 homers in his time with Bowie. First pitch to him, and he takes it on the outer half of the plate, a fastball at 91 for strike 1. It's that low 90s fastball from Mago. Left-hander Mago facing Hudgens. Right-handed hitting catcher for the Baysox. The 0-1. Swinging a foul to the screen, and it's 0-2. Shane Fontana emerges into the on-deck circle. Fontana will bat next. He's the 9-hole hitter in the Bowie lineup. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the second, a 1-0 game that the Curve lead. The pitch, a swing and a grounder up the third base line. It's rolling, and it just gets foul by a couple of feet. I mean, that stayed on the dirt up the third base line, but Dylan Busby picked it up in foul territory. Two away in the bottom of the second. Hudgens with 2 strikes on him. At second base, Ji-Won Bae playing a little bit up the middle, but otherwise the defense playing in pretty normal depths all over. The 0-2 pitch to Hudgens, a slightly open stance. The pitch, and it's a bender that misses outside. Ball 1. Wow, the Altoona defense was starting to come off the field. They thought that curveball was going to be a called strike 3, but instead it keeps the at-bat alive for Chris Hudgens. Saw Andrew Dashbach get some new life in the last inning with 2 outs when Grant Cook was unable to catch a foul ball behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch here, and that's in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Off first, it's Greg Cullen. Pitch count for Trey Mago up into the mid-30s, and the bullpen is fairly depleted for Altoona. They don't have a ton to work with. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bowie's bullpen has been fantastic in the last couple of weeks. Really been a strength where it hadn't been this year. The 2-2 pitch, swinging another foul back over to the right side. Hudgens will see another one. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Some long at-bats in this frame. Cullen off first, a slight lead. The 2-2, a swing and a miss, strike 3. And for the second straight inning, the 3rd out comes on a swinging strikeout from the Baysox. Hudgens takes a walk to the dugout as Bowie takes a 1-0 deficit into the 3rd. Altoona leading slightly on the Baysox Baseball Network.
I'm not really there yet, but we're getting there.
We provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bruce Zimmermann is back out for the third inning here as Steve Klimek continues to warm in the bullpen. Expecting Kyle Branovich to come in after, but Branovich likely will be the piggyback starter, which usually happens in about the 5th inning for Bowie, which means that Bowie has to get to the 5th inning, and it'll be Klimek to do that. The way that Klimek is warming up right now in a game that Altoona leads 1-0, Zimmermann has thrown 29 pitches, which tells you that Zimmermann will likely just face the one batter, maybe two, but it's that 30 to 40 pitch range for a rehab starter, and right now he's at 29. O'Neal Cruz is the batter. He led off the game with a double. It was a screamer into center field that got over the head of Zach Watson. Watson's first step was in, and it got over his head, the pitch. And it's a fastball in the outer half of the plate at 91 miles an hour for strike one. It was a direct shot into center off the bat of Cruz. The 0-1 pitch, and it's a foul down the left field line, out of play. Cruz with a couple of homers in this series, including one that went 462 feet a few nights ago. Bowie won that game eventually. A walk-off in 10 innings. Toby Welk, a line drive down the right field line. Bowie won that game by a run. The 0-2 to Cruz, and that's a fastball in the dirt, low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zimmermann, the left-handed starter for Bowie tonight, making a major league rehab appearance. Has not pitched in the major leagues since June, battling that really severe ankle sprain. The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a grounder, foul right side. With the amount of pitches that Cruz is seeing in this at-bat, you would think that this will probably be the final batter for Bruce Zimmermann, as Steve Klimek is just walking around now down in the bullpen. He has completed his warm-up tosses, and he's just watching the game. Standing on the bullpen mound behind Tim Naughton guarding him. The 1-2 pitch, and that misses up and in. This will be pitch number 35 from Bruce Zimmermann. One time through the order, and he allowed a run on 3 hits. He has retired 4 in a row. The 2-2, and a check swing foul over to the third base side. That gets off the little guard in front of the Altoona dugout. Altoona wearing the road gray uniforms. They've been wearing the red this week. They switch it up. They go to the road grays. And Bowie in those camo tops, a really nice looking jersey. American flag print across the chest. On Military Appreciation Night at Prince George's Stadium. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to the right side. Zimmerman's going to have to cover first, and Cruz is going to beat it out. Andrew Dashbach at first fielded it, but Zimmermann was unable to get there to beat out a speedy O'Neal Cruz, who is on with an infield hit, his second hit of the night, and we'll see if that's it for Bruce Zimmermann. Steve Klimek goes back to throw another pitch or two. Haven't seen a move yet from Buck Britton in the Baysox dugout. He has his foot on the top step. Ji-Wan Bae is stepping in, and it looks like Zimmerman's going to face one more here. So Ji-Wan Bae is the batter. He singled his first time up. He drove in O'Neal Cruz. The pitch from Zimmermann, and that finds the outer half of the plate, strike one. No balls and a strike. Nobody out in the top of the third inning. Altoona with a leadoff base runner aboard. The 0-1, and Bae swings a broken back grounder up the middle to second. It's Westberg. He steps on second and gets the lead out. Westberg there at short just stepped on the bag and retired O'Neal Cruz. 6 unassisted on that one. Bay reaches on the fielder's choice. He's been on both times tonight. A broken back grounder, and Steve Clement continuing to warm. Buck Britton still in the dugout. Hasn't made a move yet. Puts his card back down by his waist. And Zimmermann asks for a new baseball. Tosses one over to Buck Britton in the dugout. Buck goes back in the dugout, which means that Zimmermann will face another hitter. Bowie trailing 1-0 in the top of the third inning. Altoona, that first inning run is the difference. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Kanan Smith and Jigba is the batter. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his first time up. The 0-1 to Smith and Jigba, a 273 hitter on the year. A swing and a miss at that one, low and in. A good mixture of pitches from Bruce Zimmermann after that tough first inning. The Baysox right now, little work to do offensively, but they have plenty of time to do it. It's only the third. They just need a run. Bowie's bullpen has been a selling point of this team over the last few weeks, where it wasn't in the beginning of the year. The 0-2, and that's in the dirt. Hudgens blocks it up. Bowie's bullpen was not as strong, to say the least, as it has been in the last 2 weeks to start the year. It was a struggle through those middle months of the season, but when it's really mattered, Bowie has been able to go to Tim Naughton, Dionis Almingo, Steve Clement, so many others. You look at Morgan McSweeney last night, Ryan Conroy, Tyler Birch, all of them. The pitch, and it's a foul over to the left side. I know there's a few guys that I didn't mention. David LeBron has pitched in long relief. He's gotten a couple of starts over the last 2 weeks. But Bowie's bullpen has done a 180 on where it was and its dependability back in the middle to late part of June and really throughout July. You'd get into the late part of games, the starter would come out. You have to hold your breath in through the end of the game. It has not been that way, and it's a great sight to see. A lot of confidence. There goes the runner. The throw is low. The throw down to second is high. The pitch was low. The throw to second was high. And into second base is Jiwon Bay with a stolen base, and still just one out. Looking over at the Somerset and Akron game that's scoreless in the bottom of the first. Somerset did have 2 runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs in the top of the first inning and did not score. Have to remember, Somerset would really like to win tonight because it's Shane Bieber. Yes, that Shane Bieber, Cy Young winner Shane Bieber, starting for the Rubber Ducks tomorrow in a rehab start. Kanan Smith and Jigba in a 2-2 count against Bruce Zimmermann here in the top of the third at Bowie. The 2-2 pitch, and that's up and in. Went back to that 85-mile-an-hour off-speed delivery. Mason Martin's waiting in the on-deck circle. Now that first base is open, it takes away the double play. Military Appreciation Night at Prince George's Stadium, and it is a fantastic crowd this evening. The 3-2 pitch from Zimmermann, and it's a swing and a line drive into left field. That'll get down a base hit. One hop to Welk. They're going to hold the runner at third. The throw is trying to be cut off. It gets under the glove and rolls all the way to the catcher. That got under the glove of, I believe that was the shortstop, or the third baseman rather, Dorian. But now there are runners on the corners with 1 out.
First baseman Mason Martin.
And Mason Martin, who singled his first time up, will come up, but he's going to face Steve Clement. That's it for Bruce Zimmermann. He'll exit with 1 out in the third. And Altoona with a huge chance to add on to their 1-0 lead. But they're going to face a right-hander, Steve Clement, as Bruce Zimmermann exits to some applause from the Bowie faithful. The Orioles faithful in attendance at Prince George's Stadium And we are going to step away and take a break. Again, Altoona leading 1-0 in the third, but they're threatening. Runners on the corners when we return on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Mason Martin comes to the plate against the new pitcher Steve Klimek here in the top half of the third inning. The Baysox still without a hit. They've had a couple of base runners, but it's a runners on the corners situation with one out. Steve Klimek into the game. The pitch to Martin, and it's a swing and a miss. Steve Klimek has been just flat out dominant for Bowie lately on the mound. He had a roller coaster start to the season, but he has really turned it on here lately. No balls and a strike. He has not allowed a run in the month of September. Check over to first. This is a tough situation to come into with runners on the corners. Now, the runners would not be charged to him even if they did score, but again, the 0-1 pitch in, and that misses up and in. Again, the runners wouldn't be his, but he has not allowed a run in the month of September. This is his fifth appearance. He has held opponents scoreless in 6 of his last 8 appearances. A really good stretch out of the bullpen for Klimek, and this would be one of the biggest if he could get out of this without any more damage done. 1-1, a fastball up and away. Has that mid-90s fastball and a massive curveball. That's really where he butters his bread, is that curveball. For those of you interested in that kind of thing, the spin rate on the curveball is devastating, as there it is at almost 3,000 on the spin rate on that curveball low and in. A swing and a miss from Mason Martin, and it counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Steve Klimek, drafted in 2015 in the 33rd round. Played his college ball at St. Bonaventure. Check to first, back in time. This is his second season with Bowie, his first full season. He split 2019 between High A Frederick and here in Bowie. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a tapper foul right side. His walk rate here this year is his lowest walk rate since 2017. He's walking less batters and he is striking out many more. He's striking out 12.3 batters per 9 innings as the 2-2 misses outside. In 2019, that number was around 9. In 2018, it was 7.8. But it's jumped all the way to 12.35 here in 2021, which is a very good number for Klimek, and it shows what kind of a pitcher he's developing into even at an older age. The 3-2, and it's fought off foul down the third base side. Mason Martin, he is seeing a lot of pitches, fouling a lot off. Again, he singled his first time up. He got to third base on that drop third strike. A run on 5 hits for Altoona. This is going to be the 8th pitch of this at-bat to Mason Martin. Just 1 out in the inning. Now he steps off and takes time. Last night's game was played in a time of 2 hours and 19 minutes. The fastest 9-inning game of the year here at Prince George's Stadium. The only one faster anywhere for Bowie was the 2 hour and 17-minute game at Somerset, as Klimek steps off and looks to go through the signs. At Somerset, it was 2:17 in the no-hitter, the last game of that series in early August. The 3-2 pitch, swinging a line drive into right field, over for it Fontana. He leaps up and makes the catch. Tagging from third is Jiwon Bae. He'll score. There's 2 outs in the inning, but Altoona has doubled their lead. It's now the curve 2, and the Baysox nothing on the Mason Martin sac fly to right field. Bowie without a hit so far through their first 2 at-bats, and they're trailing 2-0.
Hitter number 39, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski to the plate. That run goes on Bruce Zimmermann's line, as would Kanan Smith and Jigba, who is still standing at first base. Shane Fontana had a little trouble judging that ball, just like Zach Watson did in the first inning. On a line drive, he had to jump up and reel it in. The pitch, and it's a fastball up and away, ball 1. Cal Mitchell bats next. There's 2 outs in the inning. Mason Martin was the first batter retired in this inning. Cruz was out, but that was on a fielder's choice. Pitch, and it's fouled over to the left side, out of play on a fastball from Klimek over by the bathrooms along the third base line. Crowded night tonight at Prince George's Stadium on a great night for baseball. First pitch was 81 degrees. The 1-1 pitch, that misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Jack Sawinski struck out his first time up, but he reached on a drop third strike. And with 2-1, and that misses low and in. 3 balls and a strike. Again, if you're listening to tonight's game, you can watch it for free on MILB.TV. They have opened up the paywall to MILB.TV for the end of the season. Would highly suggest watching this game. The 3-1 is roped down the right field line and gets into the corner. Around second and third goes Smith and Jigba as Fontana tracks it down. They'll hold Smith and Jigba at third. Into second, standing up is Sawinski, and it's a 2-out double for the Curves' designated hitter as they put 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down in this top of the third inning, trying to add on to what is already a 2-0 Altoona lead. Good piece of hitting there from Jack Sawinski. He's on base for his 2nd consecutive time tonight as Smith and Jigba motors all the way around to third base. You're running on contact with 2 outs. At the plate here, it's Cal Mitchell. Mitchell struck out his first time up. That was to end the first inning. The pitch, and that's a looping curveball into the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Somerset has taken a 1-0 lead over Akron. That is huge for Bowie. The Baysox are massive Patriots fans today and tomorrow. At the very least, tonight, the 0-1, a swing and a miss at a pitch up. If Bowie was to lose tonight and tomorrow, the only path to the playoffs would be if Somerset was to win tonight and tomorrow. So even if Bowie does not win again, the door is still slightly ajar for them. No balls and 2 strikes to Mitchell, and it's a pitch in. It gets away from Hudgens. Walking in to score comes Smith and Jigba, and it's a 3-0 Altoona lead. All 3 of those runs are going to go on the line of Bruce Zimmermann, but with the runner now at third and Jack Sawinski on a wild pitch, I mean, things are getting out of hand here in Bowie quickly, but it's still just 3-0, and we've seen the way that Bowie can put together some rallies. It's only the top of the third inning. Bowie, though, yet to record a hit in this game. Cal Mitchell, the 1-2 pitch to him, a breaking ball missing up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. This has been a long inning. Klimek has been out there for almost 10 minutes. That was on in relief of Bruce Zimmermann. The pitch, and it's a little flare out into center field, going out for it Westberg, and he can't get there. In to score comes Sawinski, and it's a 3-run inning for Altoona. It's now the Curve 4, and the Baysox nothing. A single from Cal Mitchell on a ball that was popped over the head of Westberg into shallow left center field. Barely muscled that ball out into that little Bermuda Triangle. It was too shallow for Welk or Watson from left and center. Now here's Matt Frazier, the 7th batter of the inning. The pitch, and that's a breaking ball on the outer half of the plate, strike 1. If Bowie was to lose tonight and Akron was to win tomorrow, if Bowie lost again tomorrow, they would be on the outside looking in. The 0-1 hit in the air right field. This one is deep, backing up Fontana to the wall. He can't get there, and it bounces at the base of the wall. He trips. Being waved around third is Mitchell, and the throw will not come to the plate. It'll be cut off, and it's a 4-run inning for Altoona as the Curve have blown it open. It's now Altoona 5 and Bowie nothing. Mitchell scoring from first, and the Baysox outfielders are having a lot of trouble fielding these balls tonight. The line drives are hurting, and we're going to see the first mound visit from Justin Ramsey, the Baysox pitching coach. 2 away in the top of the third. And for how good Steve Klimek has been lately, been a little off here to start his night tonight. 4 runs have scored since he has entered. 2 of those runs will be charged to him. 2 of them will go on Zimmermann's line. We can now close Zimmermann's line. He threw 2 1/3 innings. He allowed 5 hits, 3 runs off of them, all earned, with no walks and 3 strikeouts. Zimmermann threw 45 pitches, 32 of them for strikes. Dylan Busby, the batter, he grounded out to short his first time up. The pitch, swinging a fly ball down the right field line. It's tailing, and that gets foul. It was a 1-2-3 second inning as Bruce Zimmermann put a good frame together, but now things have unraveled rather in this frame. The 0-1 to Dylan Busby, slightly open stance, and it's up and in with a fastball from Klimek. Klimek is now thrown 22 pitches in relief, and he has recorded just 1 out. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 down. The next pitch crossing in.
Warming for Bowie, 26, Morgan McSweeney. 26.
Morgan McSweeney warming the 1-2, and it's a high chopper out to short. 1 hop to Jordan Westberg, the throw to first in time. And at long last, the inning is over. But Altoona, they played 4 runs in that frame on 5 hits. The Baysox did not commit an error, and Altoona, they left 1 man in scoring position. It's now the Altoona Curve 5, Bowie nothing, as we head into the bottom of the third on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Hey, thanks, Adrian. By the way, Chris says hi.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered.
If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Cruise, guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
The Baysox have some work to do here over their next few at-bats as they find themselves trailing 5-0 in the bottom half of the third inning. 9-1-2 to the plate for Bowie. Shane Fontana, Jordan Westberg, and Patrick Dorian just chip away at it through the rest of this game. The pitch to Fontana, and that falls into the zone. Strike one. Trey Mago still dealing for the Altoona Curve. Mago was on the bench for about 25 minutes there for that top half of the third inning. He's back out there now, the 0-1. And that's a curveball in the inner half. Strike two. Picking up right where he left off when he struck out Chris Hudgens to end the second. At that point, it was just a 1-0 game. Bowie had the tying run on base. They've had one base runner in each inning, but they haven't recorded a hit, the 0-2, and it's hit foul down the third baseline into the seats. In Somerset, or in Akron, it's Somerset leading 1-0. Somerset wins tonight. They punch their ticket. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, swinging a chopper foul left side. If Bowie loses tonight, they would remove themselves from the running for the #1 seed, which would guarantee you that if the playoffs were to be a possibility for Bowie, they would happen on Tuesday and Wednesday here at Prince George's Stadium. No balls and 2 strikes to Fontana. The pitch and a breaking ball brushes him back up and in. So again, if Bowie does not come back tonight, and there is still plenty of time to be able to do it, then with a win tomorrow, they would be the 2 seed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and a pitch low and away. Strike 3. Shane Fontana is retired. That's the 4th strikeout for Trey Mago, and all 4 of them have been swinging. Mago has it working early on in this game. One time through the order, he has not allowed a hit, and he's only allowed 2 base runners. It was Zach Watson who reached on the error in the first inning with 2 outs, and then a 2-out walk to Greg Cullen in the second inning. Trey Mago with a 3.54 ERA on the season. He has not allowed a run over his last 11 innings. Here's a ground ball through the right side into right field from Jordan Westberg, and Bowie has their first hit. Ji-Won Bae was shaded a little up the middle, and that ball got right to where a second baseman normally would be, but with a right-handed hitter up, they shaded Westberg rather to pull, and that allows a 1-out hit to Jordan Westberg. Now moves to 1 for 2 on the night. Westberg also extending his hitting streak. That's a hit now in his last 6 games. Patrick Dorian, the batter. Dorian grounded out to first his first time up, only saw one pitch. First one here, he takes low and away with a fastball at 91 miles an hour. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Zach Watson batting next on Military Appreciation Night in Bowie, the final fireworks night of the year. 1-0 the count to Dorian. The pitch, hit in the air, left center field. This one is deep, but it's playable. In left center, it's Frazier. Now it's Smith and Jigba from left, calling off the center fielder Frazier to make the catch. And there's 2 down. Dorian has homered twice in this series. They got under that one a little bit. And here's Zach Watson. Watson reached on an error back in the first inning. Hit a hard ground ball to third. Dylan Busby backhanded it through to first, and it skipped under the glove of the first baseman, Mason Martin. Andrew Dashbach waits his turn in the on-deck circle. The pitch to Watson, that bounces low and in. Morgan McSweeney was warming in the Baysox pen. Last night we saw Conroy, Birch, and Almingo out of the pen. We saw McSweeney the night before. He only threw 1 inning, he threw 19 pitches, so McSweeney is available tonight, but it's likely going to be Klimek again for the top half of the fourth. Bowie trying to get on the board. It's 5-0 Altoona. Bottom half of the third. Pitch to Watson. And that misses inside. Curveball, and it's 2-0. Watson hitting .249 on the season. That's the best average on the team. Reiser right behind him, but Reiser not playing tonight. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch, swinging a ground ball out to third. Cruz is there. He flips to second, and that is the third out of the inning. Bowie gets a base runner on a single from Westberg, but nothing more, and we'll head into the fourth with Altoona still leading 5-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
And into the top of the fourth inning, it's still Steve Klimek on the mound for the Bowie Baysox here this evening. Grant Cook, O'Neill Cruz, and G1 Bay to the plate. Cook is 0 for 1 tonight. Popped out over to short his first time up. O'Neill Cruz next again, and then, like I said, it's G1 Bay. The pitch, and it's up and away to Grant Cook. Steve Klimek throwing his 25th pitch of the night. Came on in relief of Bruce Zimmermann. Zimmermann was charged with 3 runs tonight, the 1-0 pitch, and it's a ground ball over to the left side again. Dorian cutting it off, the spinning throw to first in time. An impressive throw from Patrick Dorian, who cut off that ball that seemed tailor-made to short for Westberg. Spun around through to first, and there's one away. And O'Neill Cruz is the batter. Cruz has been on base both times tonight with a hit. A double in the first and then a single in the third. Cruz doubled in the first over Watson's head in center field. Hit a ball so hard, it just screamed over his head as Watson was standing there trying to catch it. The first pitch to him, a called strike on the outer half of the plate. 0-1 with one down. Top of the fourth inning, Altoona by 5. The 0-1 pitch. And there's another strike with a fastball in the same spot on the outer edge. Somerset leading Akron 1-0 in the top of the third. Altoona in front by 5 here in the fourth, though 1-1. That one missing just away. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, and it's hit into right field. Fontana over for it, and he won't get there. It'll roll to the wall. Fontana picks it up. He throws into second, but it's cut off by Caden Grenier out there in right field. And O'Neal Cruz with his second double of the night, his third hit of the night. With 1 out in the fourth, it's another runner in scoring position for the Altoona Curve. They have had a runner in scoring position now in 3 of the game's first 4 innings. Frazier, Busby, and Cook were retired in order in the second. One away in this fourth. The pitch. That one missing outside. 1 ball and no strikes. G1 Bay singled in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the third. Stepping off is Klimek. Nobody warming for Bowie. We are expecting Kyle Bronovich to come on later in this game. Likely around the 5th inning. A ball and no strikes the pitch, and it's shot foul, third base side. Look out. Gets into the crowd. And it's 1-1. Altoona 5, Bowie nothing. Top half of the 4th inning. Just 2 games left in the regular season, including tonight. Tomorrow, the regular season finale. 1-1, missing low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. A fastball there from Klimek. Can you believe it? Tomorrow is game 120 for Bowie. After all of this time, it ends tomorrow. But Bowie is hoping that they'll play for the postseason. The 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. If Somerset wins tonight, they would be in, and then it would be between Bowie and Akron for that second spot tomorrow. Two balls and 2 strikes. If Bowie loses tonight and Somerset wins, again, it would be Bowie and Akron competing for that second spot tomorrow afternoon. The 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away left side. And actually, Bowie plays at 1:35 tomorrow, but Somerset and Akron play a night game. So Bowie will know early. If Bowie wins tomorrow, they won't have anything to worry about. They'll just be watching the Somerset game. The 2-2 pitch, swinging, or takes that one up and away rather. Does not swing. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 1 down. Top of the 4th inning. Klimek steps away. But if Bowie wins tomorrow after a Somerset loss tonight, then, or Somerset win tonight rather, then they would already know. The 3-2 pitch, swinging a tapper foul right side. Wouldn't need to worry about the Somerset and Akron game if that was to happen. Somerset wins, they're in, and then if Bowie was to win tomorrow at 1:35 after a loss tonight, then that would be it. Bowie would know they're the 2nd seed. Bowie has to go 2-0, including tonight's game. They have to win tonight, have to win tomorrow to have a shot at that 1 seed. Somerset's the 1 seed if Bowie is unable to win tonight. That's assuming the Patriots win. 3-2 pitch, up and into G1 Bay. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat, and Bay took it inside. And Ji-Hwan Bae is on for the 3rd time tonight. He has singled, he has reached on a fielder's choice, and now he has walked. And Altoona has 2 men on with 1 out in the top of the 4th. And Kanan Smith and Jigba bats, trying to add on to this Altoona 5-0 lead. Five runs on 9 hits for Altoona. They have committed an error. The pitch, and it's popped up left side, back behind the infield. Might be an infield fly here, and it is. Westberg makes the catch anyway, and there's 2 down. Altoona has only been kept off the board in 1 of the game's first 3 innings. But Klimek out away from doing that again. Mason Martin, a very dangerous hitter, the cleanup hitter, and another lefty. First 7 batters in this Altoona lineup are all lefties before the bottom 2 righties. With a win tonight or a win tomorrow, Bowie would play for the AA Northeast League's championship for the 3rd time in team history. If you're listening to the game tonight, you can watch it on MILB.TV for free. The pitch to Martin, and that one bends on the outer half of the plate, a curveball for strike 1. A beautiful crowd tonight, a really nice crowd, probably the 2nd best crowd of the year behind Navy Night about a month and a half ago. 0-1 the count to Mason Martin, who is 1 for 1 with a sac fly, and a curveball again gets him to swing and miss through a pitch low and in. And now Tyler Birch is up and warming. We just saw Birch throw an inning last night, but he only threw 9 pitches. That's like an extended bullpen outing. It's 0-2 here from Klimek, who has thrown 41 pitches. It has been a long night. We're past 8 o'clock. The 0-2, a swing and a grounder to the left side. They're on it, Dorian. The underhand flip to second. Grenier is there, and he steps on second for out number 3. A lot of moving parts on that one. But the Baysox are able to get out of it somehow without allowing a run. 5-4, and the inning is over. We're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. Bowie with some work to do when we return. They'll have the middle of the order. Dashbach, Welk, and Grenier to the plate after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Andrew Dashbach to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. Altoona leading 5-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner with you as Bowie looks to rally from this early deficit in this game. A time and a third through the order. Bowie has only recorded 1 hit. They have had 3 base runners and just 1 runner in scoring position. Here's Dashbach to lead off the bottom of the 4th against Trey McGough. The pitch in to him, bounces in the dirt. Ball one. That was Mago's 49th pitch. On the other side for Bowie, they have thrown almost 100 pitches already in this game. Steve Klimek's up near 50, and Zimmermann through 45. And there is Branovich finally warming for the Baysox. The next one from Mago crosses the outer half of the plate at 90 miles an hour. Fastball for strike one. We were expecting Branovich to piggyback. It just depended on what inning he was going to come in, likely the 5th, and it will be the 5th for Branovich after the Bruce Zimmermann rehab start. The 1-1, and Dashbach takes it outside. 2 balls and a strike. Another fastball there from Mago. This is Mago's 18th start with the curve this year, again after starting with high A Greensboro. The 2-1, and a breaking ball is fouled to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Toby Welk bats next, then Caden Grenier. The middle of this Bowie order, 4, 5, and 6. Two balls and 2 strikes. Left-hander Mago set with it. The 2-2. Swinging another foul. That one off the mask of Grant Cook. It gets to the backstop. Nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bowie trailing by 5. But 5 runs on 9 hits for the Curve. Last night, the Curve only had 2 hits. The night before, 3 hits. They did have 10 hits the night before that, 3 nights ago. The 2-2 pitch to Dashbach, and that's up and away, ball 3. Bowie looking for their first leadoff base runner tonight. That usually tells the tale of some success. All 3 leadoff base runners, or batters rather, have been retired. The 3-2 pitch to Dashbach, and it's outside, ball 4, and there is a leadoff base runner. Sometimes that's all you need to get a rally started, and you don't even need everything here in one turn. You have plenty of time to just chip away at this. We have seen the way Altoona has played all series long, committing errors all over the place defensively. They've already committed 1 error tonight that led to a runner in scoring position for Bowie. And Bowie did not get Zach Watson in after he reached on the error, but still Bowie has tried to make use of some defensive miscues from the visitors. Nobody out in the bottom of the 4th, the pitch, and Toby Welk fouls it away, back into the right, finds some seats. Nice play made by a fan, and it's 0-1. Caden Grenier waiting in the on-deck circle. Toby Welk on the season with 11 homers here in Bowie. Welk, a power hitter, 211 hitter, but a ton of power in that bat. The 0-1. That one is a little upstairs with a fastball. A ball and a strike. Mago has really relied on the fastball in this start. Bowie, one of the hottest teams in all of minor league baseball right now. Winners of 11 of their last 12. 1 ball and 1 strike to Toby Welk. The pitch. That one up and away, another fastball at 91. When that Somerset series ended, Bowie was 5.5 games out of first place at 61-45 on the season. They lost that series to Somerset 2-4. But then Bowie won 10 games in a row. They've won 11 of their last 12. And they are in first place in the division, but not in the league. The 2-1 fouled down. And this year, it's just a 1 best-of-5 playoff series. The Baysox are looking to advance to that championship series. Even though they may end up in the first place spot. If Bowie was to end up in the first place spot in the division, though, they would qualify for the playoffs. The 2-2. Swinging this one popped up on the infield, left side. Dylan Busby at third under it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. You were talking about it, and you would think to yourself, okay, so it could be 2 teams from the Northeast Division, could be 2 teams from the Southwest Division. It is going to end up being the first place team from each division. It just matters whether it's Bowie or Akron. There is a window where it could be Bowie and Akron. If Bowie wins tonight and then Akron wins both games, that window is open. Somerset leading 1-0 in the 4th inning there. We're in the bottom of the 4th here in Bowie. The pitch to Caden Grenier is a swing and a miss, slowing in. Might have tipped that one into the glove of Grant Cook. Kyle Bronovich still warming in the Baysox pen. He'll be in for the top of the 5th inning. No balls and a strike. Grenier, then Cullen, then Hutchins. Bowie trailing 5-0. 1 away in this inning. The 0-1. That one crosses the plate for a called strike 2. Bowie with just 1 hit on the night, and it was the Westberg single with 1 out in the 3rd to start the 2nd trip through the order. Off first, it's Dashbach. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a pitch low. Strike 3. Grenier is retired. That's the 5th strikeout for Trey Mago, who has it working. And again, Mago coming into the game had not allowed a run over his last 11 innings. That was after his worst performance of the season, in which he allowed 5 runs on 8 hits in just 2 innings against Akron on August 31st. Since then, he has not allowed a run on just 7 hits. Now 8, including the one here tonight. And he has only walked 2 batters in that stretch. He has walked 2 batters in this game. He didn't walk anybody in 7 innings against Erie on September 12th in his last outing. Got the win in that game. The pitch in to Greg Cullen, misses low and away. A ball and no strikes. The Somerset and Akron started about a half hour after we did. They're about to catch up to us. About to go into the middle of the 4th inning there. We're in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs at Prince George's Stadium. The pitch, and that's a breaking ball in the outer half of the plate. A called strike 1. 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. Bowie with a runner on base in the form of Andrew Dashbach. 5-0 Altoona leading. Short lead off first for Dashbach. Hutchins in the on-deck circle. The pitch. And a fastball missing outside, makes it 2-1. Kyle Bronovich is ready in the Baysox bullpen. He's ready whenever we move into the top of the 5th. Bowie with just 1 hit on the night. Bronovich now just staring to watch the game as he's thrown all of his warm-up tosses. The pitch, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Grant Cook. And it counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. In center field, Matt Frazier is playing over toward left center. So a lot of room in right center field. That's interesting against a left-handed hitter. Usually you would see them pulled over to the right a little bit. But it's Frazier a few steps in toward left center. Outfielders are separated. Pretty wide margin out there. Cullen trying to drive a baseball. He walked his first time up. The 2-2 pitch to him. A swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over via the strikeout for the 3rd time in the game's first 4 innings for Trey Mago. That's his 6th strikeout. Bowie has yet to see multiple runners reach base in an inning. So we're going to head into the 5th. It'll be Kyle Bronovich out of the bullpen when we return on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Kyle Bronovich is out of the bullpen, and he will face Jack Sawinski, Cal Mitchell, and Matt Frazier to begin this fifth inning. The Baysox trailing this game 5-0 right now. Kyle Bronovich finishing up his warm-up tosses. Bronovich was the scheduled piggyback starter for tonight's game. And the piggyback starter, as some of you who may be listening for the first time tonight to one of the most important games of the year, a piggyback starter is what Bowie has utilized, or really the Orioles organization has utilized this year, when one pitcher starts and then another pitcher will come in around the fifth or sixth inning, one of those two frames, and usually they will finish out the game or come close to it. And it is Bronovich here to begin the fifth. The pitch to Sawinski, and that's a fastball on the inner half of the plate, called for a strike. Last time up, Sawinski doubled, got to third on a wild pitch, and then came in to score. Cal Mitchell bats after him, and then Matt Frazier can wrap up the line after this. A pitch and a ground ball back to Bronovich. He flips over to first, and there's one away in the fifth. Easy play there for Kyle. 3 straight Altoona batters have been retired. Final line for Steve Klimek. He was charged the 1 2/3 innings that he pitched with 2 runs, both of them earned, on 4 hits with a walk and no strikeouts. Klimek 42 pitches, 26 of them for strikes. Setback for Klimek after the masterful performances to start the month of September. The pitch, and that one misses a little bit into Cal Mitchell. It's the first time in the month of September that Klimek has been charged with a run. But really all 5 runs scored under Klimek. But 3 of them were charged to Zimmermann, or rather 4 of the 5 were scored under Klimek, but 3 of them were charged to Zimmermann. Swing and a miss by Cal Mitchell makes it 1-1. Altoona did score a first inning run, but then Bruce Zimmermann exited with 2 on base in a 1-0 game in the third. Klimek allowed those 2 to reach. They go on his line. On Zimmerman's, that is. The 1-1 pitch, a swing and a line drive out to second, and a leaping catch made by Caden Grenier to his right for out number 2. 4 straight retired now by Bowie's pitching staff. Bowie trying to work their second 1-2-3 inning of the game. In the bottom half of this fifth inning, Bowie will have Hudgens, Fontana, and Westberg to the plate. Here it's Matt Frazier, another lefty, the last lefty in this order. Number 7 hitter in the order, and he ropes the ball into right field. This one down to the wall, and it bounces fair. Around first to second goes Frazier. Fontana picks it up, throws it back into the cutoff man Grenier, and it's a 2-out double, the second one in as many plate appearances for Matt Frazier. He had a 2-out double in the third, was left stranded at second, and now is at second base with 2 outs. Kyle Bronovich allowing his first base runner. And Dylan Busby bats again with 2 outs in the fifth inning, and in a 5-0 game. Here's Dylan Busby. He's 0 for 2. Check over to first on an appeal, and they say that he touched first. The Baysox wanted to appeal that Matt Frazier turned around first to second, did not touch the bag. The home plate umpire tonight, Gabe Alfonso, saying that Matt Frazier did indeed touch the bag. Here's Dylan Busby. The first pitch to him, hit in the air, right field. This one is high, over by the line, maybe playable for Fontana, by the wall, and it gets down in the bullpen. Fontana just ran out of room as he lunged into the wall. Busby has grounded out to short both times up today. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Grant Cook batting next. Top of the 5th inning, 5-0. Altoona leading this game. The pitch to Busby, swinging a high drive to right field. This one is deep. Back to the wall goes Watson. He looks up and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Dylan Busby. His first Double-A home run. And Dylan Busby out of Sarasota, Florida, the 25-year-old, a 3rd-round pick out of Florida State in 2017, puts the Altoona lead up to 7-0 on a home run that went over 400 feet to the opposite field, right center field.
Catcher number 10, Grant Cook.
That was also not only Busby's first Double-A home run, it was his first Double-A hit. 7-0 Altoona. Here's Grant Cook, the pitch, and he takes a breaking ball on the inner half, strike 1. Looking around, and Akron has the tying run on third base in the bottom of the 4th inning against Somerset. Runners on the corners there with 1 down. The 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. We're in the top of the 5th here at Prince George's Stadium. Fireworks Saturday. Grant Cook 0 for 2 tonight. The 0-2 pitch, swinging a chopper foul off his foot. If Altoona is able to hold on to this lead, it's going to be some serious scoreboard watching the rest of the night, but Bowie's still in control of their own fate. With a win tomorrow, they would be in. Time is taken a little late. No balls and 2 strikes to Grant Cook. Osvaldo Bido, who has already started once in this series, will start tomorrow for the Curve. The pitch, and that's low, ball 1. Bido made the start back in game 2 of that doubleheader on Tuesday. He allowed 6 runs, 5 of them earned on 5 hits over 4 innings. Bowie got to him early, scored early and often. 1-2 pitch missing low and away in the dirt. Hudgens blocks it up, and it's 2-2. Bowie just trying to get their fans into this one, giving them something to cheer about halfway through this game, and Bowie being outscored 7-0. Altoona 11 hits so far. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a high pop-up on the infield, now drifting over by the Baysox dugout. Hudgens over for it, and he drops the ball. Hudgens dropped the ball. He couldn't squeeze it for out number 3. And we'll see if that turns into something for Altoona. Boy, that would be a costly defensive miscue if something happens here with Grant Cook offensively for the Curve. Oh boy. Right over by the Baysox on deck circle. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and it didn't matter. Got him chasing at a pitch low and away. A good off-speed offering there from Branovich, but he allows the 2-run homer, and we'll head into the bottom of the 5th. Bowie trailing 7-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Military Appreciation Night here at Prince George's Stadium as the Baysox trail this one by a wide margin. Trey Mago is back to the mound as Altoona leads this game 7-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bowie with just one hit so far. The Curve with a run in the 1st inning, then 4 runs in the 3rd before scoring 2 more in the 5th. Again, the only way that Bowie misses the playoffs is if Bowie does not win another game, if they lose tonight and tomorrow, and Akron and Somerset split, or if Akron was to win both, the pitch and it's a foul ball off to the right side. If Bowie does not win another game and Akron wins one of the next 2, then Bowie is eliminated. The 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss by Hudgens. He struck out his first time up in the 2nd inning. No balls and 2 strikes. Akron did tie that game at 1 in the bottom of the 4th. That's in Akron, and tomorrow for Akron, it's the Cy Young Award winner, Shane Bieber's making the start in a rehab appearance. The 0-2 pitch bouncing low and in. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. 7-0. Baysox. A 1-2 pitch. Baysox trailing at 7-0. A swing and a miss by Hudgens, and that's the 7th strikeout for Trey Mago on the night. Boy, he has struck out the last 3 batters that he has faced. He has retired 4 in a row and 6 of the last 7. Shane Fontana will bat. And again, like I was saying, it's Osvaldo Beto tomorrow, who Bowie hit around in the 2nd game of the doubleheader on Tuesday. Pitch to Fontana, and he takes that one off speed on the inner half of the plate. Somerset and Akron are tied into the top of the 5th. We're in the bottom of the 5th here. 0-1 the count, the pitch. And a swing and a miss from Fontana. He was looking for home run number 4. Altoona with their first home run of the night in the top half of this 5th inning. Opposite field shot, Dylan Busby. 0-2 the count to Fontana. Left-hander Mago about to throw his 75th pitch. Here it comes, and it bounces a fastball low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Bowie just needs to string something together. They have not had multiple base runners in an inning yet tonight. Their offense has been stagnant. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch in. A swing and a grounder out to first. Martin is there. He steps on first, beats out Fontana by a step. And that is out number 2. That's now 5 in a row retired by Mago. And he retired 7 of Bowie's 9 hitters. That second trip through the order. Bowie has just been unable to do anything offensively tonight. They have had 4 base runners. They've left them all stranded. They've only had 1 runner in scoring position. Jordan Westberg is the batter. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the 3rd. Third base side of the rubber for Mago, and he fires in a first pitch strike on the inner half of the plate. We'll keep you updated on Somerset and Akron as that transpires. They're about halfway through that one at Canal Park in Akron. The 0-1 pitch, and that's low and in. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. The pitch, hit in the air, right field. This one is deep off the bat of Westberg. Chasing it back to the wall, looking up, and it's gone! You gotta start somewhere, and Bowie's on the board. 2 hits for the Baysox tonight. They've both been off the bat of Jordan Westberg. His 4th Double-A homer. Bowie trails it 7-1.
Number 4, Patrick Dorian.
Here's Patrick Dorian. Zach Watson batting next. Then Andrew Dashbach after. Opposite field shot for Jordan Westberg. It's almost the same shot as Busby's in the top half of this inning. First pitch, a swing and a miss from Dorian. Grounded out to first his first time up. 381 off the bat of Jordan Westberg. The 0-1 pitch and a breaking ball. A nice one on the outer half of the plate, a curve. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He chased ball 1 low and outside, but he swung and missed, and that's strike 3. The 8th strikeout for Trey Mago, and all 8 strikeouts have been swinging. And we're going to head into the 6th inning. Baysox trailing at 7-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Kyle Bronovich out for his second inning of work. Bronovich allowed 2 runs in the 5th. They were on a home run. Jordan Westberg got the Baysox on the board in the bottom half of the 5th. It's 7-1 Altoona. The pitch into O'Neal Cruz, and that's a called strike. Cruz leading off for the 3rd time in his first 4 trips to the plate. Cruz led off the first inning with a double. He singled in the 3rd, then doubled in the 4th, but was left at 2nd. The 0-1, swinging a grounder past first, foul. It's 0-2. Cruz, with his 3-for-3 night, is now hitting .294 on the season with 12 homers, and 2 of those 12 have come in this series. An opposite field shot a couple of nights ago that won the game for Altoona. It ended up winning the game. It came in the 3rd inning, the 0-2 pitch, and that's outside, ball 1. Ended up being the game-winning home run. An opposite field homer. That was the last time that Altoona scored, and they won the game 3-2. 1-2 to Cruz. Bronovich facing him for the first time. Bronovich was about to go into his wind, and Cruz stepped out, took time. A run in the 1st for Altoona, 4 in the 3rd, and 2 more in the 5th. The pitch, and it's low and in. Hudgens blocks it over to the right. Nobody's on base. It's 2-2. This game now just about 2 hours old. O'Neal Cruz, Ji-Hwan Bae, and Keenan Smith and Jigba. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout in a row for Kyle Bronovich, and his 2nd strikeout overall. And Ji-Hwan Bae will be the batter. He's retired 4 of the first 6 that he has faced. Ji-Hwan Bae to the plate. Bae has been on base all 3 times tonight. The pitch, and a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Somerset and Akron tied in the top of the 5th inning. Tied at 1. Scoreboard watching are the Baysox. The 0-1 pitch, hit in the air, foul left side. If Akron wins tonight, and Bowie was to lose tonight and lose tomorrow, then tomorrow night's game between Somerset and Akron wouldn't matter. Bowie would be eliminated. Bowie needs to win 1 to get in. The 0-2, and that dives low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. If Bowie wins 1 game, then they can really scoreboard watch. Baysox trail by 6 in the 6th inning here. Would be their largest comeback of the season. A ball and 2 strikes to Ji-Hwan Bae. He lunges at it, hits it down the left field line. This one has a chance. It's deep, it's up, and it is gone. A home run! Just inside the line, right by the left field foul pole at just over 329 feet. And Ji-Hwan Bae gets that run that Bowie scored in the bottom half of the 5th inning right back. It's now the curve 8, and Bowie 1.
Left fielder number 24, Keenan and Jigba.
That's his 2nd home run of the series and his 7th in Double-A this year. And the pitch to Keenan Smith and Jigba is inside, ball 1. That was a pitch that Ji-Hwan Bae just lunged at outside. Looked like a swing that you do when you want to just hit a ball foul to stay alive in an at-bat. 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss by Smith and Jigba. but instead it was a home run, and it was the Curves' 12th hit of the night. 8 runs on 12 hits. The 1-1 pitch, and that's on the outer half of the plate. A fastball at 92. The 1-2 pitch, that misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Baysox with a little work to do now to get that run back, and then again fight all the way back in this game. The pitch, 2-2, missing low and in. Three balls, 2 strikes, and just 1 out. Top half of the 6th inning, the pitch, and it's hit foul back into the left, out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th. The pitch. A swing and another tapper foul. And Smith and Jigba seeing a lot of pitches. The 3-2 again. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a broken back grounder, weakly hit to second. Grenier there, he picks it up. He throws to first, and there's 2 outs in the inning. Now it's the ever dangerous Mason Martin.
First baseman number 23, Mason Martin.
Top of the 6th inning, Altoona 8. And the Baysox just won. Bowie with a run on 2 hits, and both hits have been off the bat of Jordan Westberg. The first offering to Mason Martin, it's a swing and a miss. Martin singled in the 1st inning and drove in a run in the 3rd on a sacrifice fly. G1 Bay scored on that one. And he grounded out to 3rd in the 4th. That was a real nice play by Patrick Dorian. The pitch, and it's right off the end of the bat, a cue shot to the screen. And it's 0-2. Jack Sawinski will bat after. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Mason Martin, one of the most dangerous power hitters, not only on this team, but in this league. The 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Martin is retired and will head into the bottom of the 6th, but the home run from G1 Bay down the line to left field brings that Altoona lead back to 7. And it's 8-1 Curve on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
Trey Mago back to the mound for the bottom of the 6th inning. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Zach Watson will come up to the plate to try his luck again. He's 0 for 2 tonight, but he is one of just 4 Bowie hitters that have reached base against Mago, who has worked spectacular baseball on this mound. The first pitch to Watson, and it's in the dirt, low and in. That was the 83rd pitch from Mago. He has 8 strikeouts. He's allowed just 2 hits, both of them to Jordan Westberg, who extends his hitting streak to 6 games. And that solo homer by Westberg was what put Bowie on the board. The 1-0 pitch into Watson. A swing and a miss at a pitch low and in.
Now warming for Altoona, number 34, Will Gardner.
Will Gardner warming a right-hander down in the Altoona pen. Gardner, a sidewinding delivery, the 1-1 pitch in by the feet of Watson, 2-1. Bowie has only had 1 leadoff base runner tonight. It was a Dashbach walk in the 4th inning. Tonight is game 119 for the Baysox. 120 and final game tomorrow. The 2-1. There's a strike on the inner half, a fastball at 91. That fastball has been sitting 91 consistently all night long. Not much faster, not much slower. You know exactly what you're going to get, and it's been great location from Trey Mago. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a grounder out to third. Backhand play by Cruz in the hole. The throw to first, and Watson, oh my. Watson is furious. The throw beats Watson by a step. What an incredible play by O'Neal Cruz. It was a close play at first. And Matt Carlan at first base saying that Watson was out. It was a close one, but what a spectacular play by one of the top prospects in Pittsburgh's organization down in the hole. The shortstop Cruz on a backhand throw across the diamond for out number 1 in the 6th. Now here's Andrew Dashbach, the pitch, and it's hit in the air right field. This one is deep. Again back to the wall. Looking up, and oh, at the wall. The right fielder Mitchell was there. Did he catch it or did he drop it? And they're going to say he caught the ball. Nobody knew at second base. Dashbach was standing there. Cal Mitchell ran into the wall. In fact, may have dislodged the wall in right center. And a spectacular catch by Mitchell. That's back-to-back highlight plays by Altoona. Bowie still with just 2 hits on the night. Toby Welk to the plate. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out. The pitch, and that's a breaking ball on the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Caden Grenier batting next if Welk can reach. The 0-1. There's a breaking ball, hit foul left side. Just off the inside part of the bat. Be very curious to see the attendance tonight. This is going to be one of the most highly attended Baysox games of the season. A great crowd anticipating the fireworks to follow. The 0-2 pitch, swinging a lunging foul right side. That over by the kids' park in the right field line. It stays 0-2. Welk struck out swinging to begin the 2nd, popped out to 3rd in the 4th. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, and it's up and away. Ball 1. Altoona leading it right now 8-1. Bowie has been robbed in this inning by a couple of very nice defensive plays. A 1-2 pitch, swinging a grounder past 3rd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Left-hander Mago maybe facing his final batter, as he is now up to the mid-90s on his pitches. The 1-2. That one dipping low and away at an off speed. 85 miles an hour there from Mago. Count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This about to be his 94th pitch. The 2-2. And that misses outside, ball 3. Very close to being a called strike 3, but Toby Welk wisely takes it. We're going to see an 8th pitch of this at bat. The count is full, the bases are empty, and the lead is 8-1 Altoona. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball hit in the air, right center field. Again, it's deep. Back to the wall, Mitchell. Oh, and he makes the catch, running up to the warning track. That one looked deeper off the bat than it ended up being. And that's the 3rd out of the inning after some very nice defensive work by the Altoona Curve. They face the minimum 6 innings for Mago with 8 strikeouts. We're going to head into the bottom, or the top of the 7th, rather. The Baysox trailing 8-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Brains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
Back now for the top of the 7th inning. The first pitch from Kyle Bronovich, missing outside, ball 1. Jack Sawinski is the leadoff batter in the top of the 7th in a game that Altoona leads 8-1. Paul Fritschner with you on the Baysox Baseball Network. The 1-0 pitch, and that missing inside at 2 balls and no strikes. Kyle Bronovich is the 3rd Bowie pitcher of the night, working now into his 3rd inning. Came on in the 5th. He has allowed 3 runs. The 2-0, and that's on the outer half. A called strike for the fastball. It was 5-0 Altoona when he came into the game. It's a 3-1 decision since then. The 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, and a pitch inside. Another fastball from Bronovich, and it's 2-2. Jack Sawinski has been on base twice tonight. He reached on a drop third strike in the first, then he doubled and scored in the third. 2-2. Low and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sawinski then grounded out right back to Kyle Bronovich in the 5th. Sawinski, a light little tapper that Bronovich fielded with ease, flipped over to first. Counts full against the leadoff batter in the 7th. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, a check swing on a pitch in. Did he go? He did not, and that's ball 4. Sawinski is on, and the Baysox now seeing the leadoff base runner for Altoona reach.
Right fielder number 5, Cal Mitchell.
Cal Mitchell is the batter. Runner on first base, top of the 7th. Mitchell a strikeout to end the first. He singled and scored in the 3rd and lined out to 2nd his last time up. Fastball from Branovich starts him off with a strike on the inner half. Matt Frazier bats next, then Dylan Busby. Busby, his first double-A hit, first double-A homer, came in the 5th inning. The 0-1 pitch from Kyle Branovich. That one taken on the outer half for strike 2. Last night, we were in the top of the 9th inning right now. Last night's game did not feature a lot of base runners. Only 5 hits combined, 4 runs combined. First 5 innings were perfect from Drew Rom. Altoona didn't have a base runner into the 7th. They didn't have a hit into the 8th. The 0-2, a swing and a miss from Branovich, his 4th strikeout of the night. There's one retired in the top of the 7th. Somerset and Akron still tied at 1 in the top of the 6th there. Monitoring that game as we get deeper into this Baysox game that Altoona leads 8-1. The only game in the league that matters. The first pitch to Matt Frazier, missing low and in. Frazier ahead in a 1-0 count. He has doubled twice tonight. His last 2 times up, he has doubled. Scored his last time. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He goes down to a knee, trying to hit that baseball. It's 1-1. Struck out his first time up. Frazier hitting .288 on the season. The averages in this Altoona lineup much higher than the Bowie averages. Bowie's team leader in average coming into the game, Zach Watson at .250. Swinging a foul off the mask of Chris Hutchins. The idea for the Bowie batters to get on base, draw a lot of walks. One ball, 2 strikes to Matt Frazier. The pitch, a swing and a golfed foul to the right side. In the bottom half of this 7th inning, Bowie will have Caden Grenier, Greg Cullen, and Chris Hudgens up. Again, the final fireworks day of the season. Fireworks will follow, assuming we finish this game before 11. One and 2 the count. Matt Frazier waiting as Branovich takes a long look in. The 1-2. Hit on a line into center field. Watson coming in for it. Now he stops, keeps it in front of him. A smart play there by Zach Watson not to dive and try and make that catch. Instead allows the single, and Sawinski gets to second, Frazier to first on the single. But if Watson dives at that baseball and it gets under his glove or it skips past his body, it was hit so hard straight to him that would have rolled all the way to the wall, and frankly, with the speed of Frazier, would have probably been an inside the park home run, because the Bowie outfielders are playing very far away from the center fielder Watson. Would have been at least a triple for Frazier, if not an inside the parker. Now it's Dylan Busby with an opposite field home run his last time up. First pitch, a called strike. Went to the breaking pitch on the outer half of the play. Dylan Busby, his first double-A hit was a home run to right center field. Right below the scoreboard, the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball out to the left side. Dorian there. They go to second for 1. Grenier on to first, 2. The 5-4-3 double play ends the inning. And we're going to go into the bottom of the 7th. The Baysox right now are trailing at 8-1. With the Baysox needing some work over their final 3 innings. And we are going to head into the bottom of the 7th again. It's 8-1 Altoona on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow to document security and storage. We understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Will Gardner comes out of the bullpen, and Bowie at long last will finally face a new pitcher after Trey Mago pitched one to remember. The Baysox did not do much off of Trey Mago. He threw 6 full innings. He allowed just 1 run. It was earned. It was the home run from Jordan Westberg on 2 hits, both of them by Westberg. Westberg singled as well. Mago walked 2 batters. He struck out 8 on 96 pitches, 62 of them for strikes. Caden Grenier, then Greg Cullen and Chris Hudgens after. Will Gardner, again, he's the new pitcher. Caden Grenier is 0 for 2 tonight. A line out to center and a strikeout swinging in the 4th. The pitch, and that's on the outer half of the plate, a called strike. Cullen next, then Hudgens. Grenier waiting, the pitch. And it's a swing and a ground ball out to the left side. Short hop by Busby, the throw to first in time. And that's how Gardner's nights start. A ground out to third, and Grenier is retired. He's now 0 for 3.
Number 59, Greg Cullen.
Will Gardner, we have seen him once in this series. Came back in the second game of the doubleheader on Tuesday. Gardner threw 2 scoreless innings, just 1 hit, did not walk a batter, and he struck out 3. Gardner, though, with an 8.03 ERA on the season, just under a run an inning. The pitch, swinging a foul to the screen from Greg Cullen. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Cullen struck out swinging in the 4th. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Hudgens batting next. The 0-1. And it's outside, ball 1. Hudgens, the bottom of this order, trying to come through for Bowie, get the line moving. The 1-1, a side-winding slider that just sweeps across the plate for strike 2. Akron with the go-ahead run at third base in the 6th inning in that game. That would be about the worst case scenario for Bowie, would be an Akron win tonight and a Bowie loss. That would put Bowie on the outside looking in. The pitch, swinging a foul to the screen. Stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. But again, somebody would have to lose tomorrow, and Bowie could sneak in there because that would keep Bowie a half game behind. The 1-2 pitch. That one missing up and away at 88. It's 2-2. Greg Cullen seeing a lot of pitches here. The 2-2 was swinging a grounder up the first base line, and it just trickles foul by a foot. It stays 2-2. So yeah, if Akron goes on to win this game and Bowie loses again tomorrow, assuming Bowie cannot rally in the final 8 outs here, then you would have a dangerous situation. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, the pitch, and that sweeps outside. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. Greg Cullen takes a walk, his second of the night. And he's on base with 1 out in the 7th. Chris Hudgens will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Number 19,
And then Shane Fontana will bat after him. Akron has taken the lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning in Akron. Chris Hudgens waiting in the pitch, and that's on the outer half. Bowie's going to have a great chance tomorrow, too. So, I mean, you look at the starting pitching matchup tomorrow, Bowie has had a ton of success this year against Altoona's starting pitcher. The 0-1, that's on the outer half, a called strike 2. I don't want to chalk this one up as over yet, but God, for as well as Bowie has been playing over the last 2 weeks, it's a tough pill to swallow for it to come here, but you kind of were due for a game like this. When you win 11 out of 12, sometimes you just run into a wall. The 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss from Chris Hudgens. He's retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. First strikeout by Will Gardner.
Right fielder number 57.
Sometimes you just run into a buzzsaw, and that's what Altoona has been tonight. First pitch in is a called strike to Shane Fontana. Fontana tonight 0 for 2, a strikeout in the 3rd and a ground out in the 5th. The 0-1. And that one misses, or rather catches the outer part of the plate. Strike 2. Jordan Westberg will bat next. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball out to 3rd. A short hop into the glove of Busby. The throw to 1st in time, and that's out number 3. It's been a quiet night for Bowie. Still yet to have 2 runners on base in the same inning. We're going to head into the 8th. The Baysox trailing it 8-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Blazed by ZY Pyrotechnics. We'll be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Now we move into the top of the 8th inning, and time is running out for the Baysox, who trail this game 8-1. Plain and simply, it's been Altoona's night. 8 runs on 13 hits with an error. Bowie a run on just 2 hits with no errors. And there's no other way to say it. Some nights it's just not your night, and some nights, you find yourself in a situation like this, where it's Altoona up 8-1. The pitch in, and it's a foul to the screen from Grant Cook. Kyle Bronovich just threw his 52nd pitch. Likely to see Bronovich finish out this game over the final 2 innings. O'Neal Cruz will bat next, then Ji-Hwan Bae. No balls and a strike. The pitch, and that one's low and away. 1-1. Bowie has not had multiple base runners on in an inning at all tonight. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, swinging a ground ball out to third, sharply hit. There on it is Dorian. The throw to first, and Dashbach barely keeps his foot on for out number 1.
Shortstop number 13, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz to the plate. He has had a great night. He's 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a run scored. Struck out in the 6th. The pitch, swinging a grounder foul past first. Akron has added on to their lead. It's now 4-1. And you're starting to look at what was probably the worst case scenario for Bowie tonight, which was a Bowie loss and an Akron win, the 0-1, and that's in the dirt, low and away. A Bowie loss and an Akron win tonight was the worst case scenario, because then tomorrow the Baysox go into that game knowing that they have to win. If you win, you're in. If you lose, you're out. It's going to be a wild Sunday if Bowie is unable to come back tonight. A ball and a strike to O'Neal Cruz. The pitch, and that's in the dirt. Ball 2. Went to the off speed. And you would be the 2 seed, and whoever wins that game would be the 1 seed. Really is shaping up to be a crazy final day of the regular season. The 2-1, and that's on the outer half, a called strike 2. Mickey Janis will be on the mound for the Baysox tomorrow, and Osvaldo Bido will be on the mound for the Curve. 2-2, and a called strike 3 on the inner half. Cruz knew it. Started walking toward the dugout in his last 2 trips to the plate. He's been retired on strikes. That's the 5th strikeout for Bronovich. 2 up, 2 down in this top of the 8th. Ji-Hwan Bae will bat. A home run tonight, solo shot in the 6th. His 7th home run of the season. Now the pitch, and it's low and outside, ball 1. Kanan Smith and Jigba will follow. The pitch, and that's on the inner half, a called strike 1. Ji-Hwan Bae singled in the first. The 1-1, that's a cutting strike on the inner half with a fastball. Reached on a fielder's choice, stole second and scored in the 3rd inning. Walked in the 4th and homered in the 6th. It's been a good night for the top of the order. The only curve batter that hasn't reached base is Grant Cook in the 9 spot. 7 of the 9 have scored. The 1-2, and it's a high chopper over to the left side. There's Dorian from third. He cuts it off. The throw to first in time. And the inning is over. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Just the second one of those for the Baysox pitching staff tonight. First one came in the second inning. We're going to head in the bottom of the 8th. Bowie trailing at 8-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now into the bottom of the 8th inning on the Baysox Baseball Network, and time is running out for Bowie. The man at the plate is who has really powered the offense, a little bit of offense that Bowie has had tonight. Jordan Westberg has both of Bowie's hits. Will Gardner still on the mound for Altoona, and the first pitch to Westberg is grounded foul up the third base side. Westberg a single in the third, and then a home run in the 5th. The only 2 hits for the Baysox tonight. Outside of that, it has been quiet. Tyler Birch again warming for the Baysox. The 0-1, and Westberg takes a ball on the outer half of the plate. That one missing just by an inch or two. Sidewinding delivery from Will Gardner, who took over to start the 7th. Faced 1 over the minimum after the walk to Greg Cullen. A ball and a strike to pitch, and Westberg hits it high in the air into center field. Matt Frazier is there waiting on it to come down, and finally it does into his glove for out number 1. Again, Akron has stretched the lead to 4-1, now 5-1, which, as I was saying in the last inning, this is about the worst case scenario for Bowie tonight. But what it does is it sets up a dramatic Sunday. If Bowie is unable to come back and Akron finishes it off, that means tomorrow for Bowie, win and you're in, lose and you're done, and that's it. Nobody else to worry about besides yourself. First pitch into Patrick Dorian is a called strike. If you win and you get in, then you can scoreboard watch tomorrow night to see who you're going to play. The 0-1 to Dorian. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. This one's dipping over by the wall, and it's foul. We have seen a few home runs this year sneak out of that left field corner. That one just getting foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Dorian is 0 for 3. A ground out to first tonight, a fly out to left, and a strikeout in the 5th. One of Trey Mago's 8 victims tonight. The 0-2, and that misses outside with a sweeping slider. 1-2. Mago finished with 8 strikeouts. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
5,126.
The pitch in, that one hits Dorian. And Patrick Dorian will reach base for the first time tonight. Zach Watson will come up with a runner on first for the Baysox, trailing it by 7 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bowie down to their final 5 outs this evening.
Center fielder number 18, Zach Watson.
Zach Watson reached on an error in the first inning. He was Bowie's only runner in scoring position tonight. Westberg is homered, but Watson is the only one who has actually been on base in scoring position tonight for Bowie. That came back in the first inning. He's 0 for 2 since the pitch. And that's a called strike on the outer half of the plate. Last time up, Watson was retired on a beautiful defensive play by O'Neal Cruz in the hole and short. Cruz on a backhand play threw across his body to first. Beat Watson by a step. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. He goes chasing at a breaking ball, low and away. Again, 5-1 Akron in the 6th inning at Canal Park. And Akron will have Shane Bieber on the mound tomorrow. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And Watson takes it outside, a fastball, ball 1. Not a ton of speed from Will Gardner, who has lowered his ERA below 8 with his scoreless outing so far here tonight. 25 years old, out of Carson Newman in Tennessee. The pitch, and it bounces in the dirt. It skips up. Running out for second is Patrick Dorian, and he gets in there on a wild pitch. And Bowie has their second runner in scoring position tonight. Gardner was a 21st round pick in 2018 by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Split 2018 in the Appy League and then in the New York Penn League for spending all of 2019 with Greensboro. Made 30 appearances, and tonight his 33rd outing with the Curve, spending all of 2021 here. The 2-2 popped up back behind the plate. This will get into the seats, and it stays 2-2. Zach Watson batting with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Patrick Dorian now standing at second base. Andrew Dashbach waiting his turn next. In the top of the 9th inning, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 of the Altoona order. The 2-2 pitch. That one sweeps low and away, 3-2. Gardner has a side-winding delivery where the ball will start on the left side of the plate, even inside to those right-handed hitters, and then come way across to the outer half and even off the plate outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and it's a called strike 3 on the inner half of the plate. Watson doesn't like it. He had thrown his bat to run to first, but instead he'll go over there after the strikeout. That's the second strikeout for Will Gardner. And Andrew Dashbach will bat. Dashbach hitting with a runner in scoring position. Bowie has not manufactured a run tonight. Their only run off the solo homer from Westberg. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Last fireworks day of the year, the pitch, and that misses outside, ball 1. Somerset going to try to rally in that game. They were leading 1-0, but Akron has scored 5 unanswered to take a 5-1 lead. A ball and no strikes. Andrew Dashbach 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Last time up, he was robbed of an extra base hit, the 1-0. And that finds the outer half for strike 1. Cal Mitchell went running into the wall in right center field, slammed into the wall as he reeled in the fly ball. Dashbach was retired. The second out of that 6th inning, the 1-1. And that drifts away, 2-1. 8 runs on 13 hits with an error for Altoona. Bowie a run on 2 hits without an error. The right-hander, Will Gardner, from the middle of the rubber, looking in for the sign. The 2-1 hit in the air to center field. Weakly, though, in for it comes Matt Frazier, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bowie leaves a man in scoring position. Bowie has left 5 runners on base tonight. We're going to head into the 9th inning. Bowie, a lot of work to do, and we'll see if Tyler Birch can keep this deficit at 7 to give Bowie a chance in the bottom of the 9th. It's Altoona 8 and Bowie 1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Move now into the top of the 9th inning, and Bowie has Tyler Birch out of the bullpen to make another appearance in this series. We just saw him last night. He threw a scoreless inning in relief of Drew Rom. He did not allow a base runner in the 6th. He got a flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout to keep the game perfect at the time. We're in the top of the 9th. It's the 3, 4, and 5 of the order, and the bubble balls in between innings, the on-field promotion, they're not off the field yet. So we're going to have to wait for them to get off the field to get this game going, as Tyler Birch is ready to throw his first pitch. Kanan Smith and Jigba, a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. If you don't know the bubble ball challenge, they get into these big inflated clear balls. You get in the middle of them, you get up and you hit each other. That goes on in between the bottom of the 8th and the top of the 9th. The pitch, and it's low and away, ball 1. Smith and Jigba, he's grounded into a double play in the 1st. As you hear Yeri De Los Santos swarming for the bottom of the 9th inning. Altoona leading 8-1, the 1-0 pitch. And that's low and in. Somerset has drawn within 2, it's 5-3. That game not nearly over yet. We know the flair for the dramatic that Somerset has had this year. Somerset hanging around, they're only down by 2. It was 5-1. Kanan Smith and Jigba hitting the 2-0 pitch. That's up and away. And it's 3-0. Kyle Branovich in 4 innings, he allowed 3 runs, all earned over those 4 innings on 4 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. Birch has thrown 3 balls. The pitch, and that's outside ball 4. He throws 4 balls to Kanan Smith and Jigba for a leadoff walk in the top of the 9th inning. And Mason Martin will come to the plate. Martin singled in the 1st inning, and then he drove in a run in the 3rd inning on a sacrifice fly when Jiwon Bay was at 3rd base. There's nobody out in the top of the 9th. This game almost 3 hours old. The Baysox playing their second to last regular season game of the season. Same with Altoona. The pitch, and it's low and in. He's thrown 5 pitches. They've all been balls, has Tyler Birch. Mason Martin, he's had a nice night. He's had a nice series. 22 homers on the year, 242 average. One of the best first basemen in the league, the 1-0, missing up and away. 5 pitches, 5 balls. On the appeal, he did not go around. Make it 6 in a row, rather. I can't do math. It takes 4 balls to walk a batter, and he has started off Martin with 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. And here comes the 2-0 to Mason Martin. And there is a strike on the inner half of the plate. It's 2-1. Nobody out in the top of the 9th inning. 8-1 the score. Jack Sawinski waiting his turn on deck before Cal Mitchell would come up. And again, Akron beating Somerset 5-3. Somerset down to their final 6 outs to try and score 2 runs. The 2-1 pitch, it's up and away. But man, Somerset has had some rallies this year that you know that they're not out of it. It was a Brandon Lockridge 2-run homer that brought them within the 2 runs in that top of the 7th inning. Pitch was low and in for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks to start off this 9th inning from Tyler Birch. Pitching for the 2nd night in a row. He has now thrown 9 pitches. He has only thrown 1 strike. Last night he threw 9 pitches to get 3 outs. And going out to have a word is the catcher, Chris Hutchins. No mound visit from the pitching coach, Justin Ramsey. And now Hutchins is going to come back to the plate.
Hitter number 39, Jack
So again, if Akron wins tonight, that means that tomorrow for Bowie, win and you're in, lose and your season is over. That's what an Akron win tonight means for the Baysox. Jack Sawinski waiting. The pitch. And that gets by Hutchins. I don't know if he was expecting another pitch or what, but that just hit off the end of Chris Hutchins. It's a pass ball and allows both runners now into scoring position. Martin up to second, Smith and Jigba to third. And that's a costly error. Jack Sawinski, who has been on base 3 times tonight, reached on a drop third strike in the first, doubled and scored in the third, and then walked and got to second in the 7th. 1-0 pitch. That misses low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Eight to 1 the score, Altoona in front, but they're trying to add on to it and make life more difficult for Bowie in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-0 pitch. And that crosses the outer half, strike 2, or strike 1 rather, but that's the 2nd strike from Birch in his outing. It's his 12th pitch, his 2nd strike. They've both been called. The 2-1 hit foul left side. That's the first time an Altoona hitter has swung at a pitch that Birch has thrown. It's 2-2. Smith and Jigba is at third. Martin is at second. Mitchell will bat next, then Frazier. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. First down of the 9th inning. And now it's Cal Mitchell. Mitchell, he is 1 for 4 tonight with a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. This crowd sticking around because they want to see the fireworks after the game, and now we get a pinch hitter, and we're looking down there. I believe that is Daniel Amaral pinch hitting, but it will be Daniel Amaral pinch hitting for the Altoona Curve with 1 out in this top of the 9th inning. right-handed hitter. The pitch, and it's hit in the air, center field. Zach Watson under it. Tanking from third is Smith and Jigba. Here's Watson. He makes the catch. The throw goes into short. The run comes in, and Daniel Amaral, the pinch hitter, on one pitch, gets the job done. Staying at second is Martin, but the run comes in. Smith and Jigba scores.
Number 14, Matt Frazier.
And the sacrifice fly makes it a 9-1 game. Sac fly to center. Second sacrifice fly of the night for Altoona. 2 outs in the inning. Frazier the batter. Frazier with 3 hits today and a run scored. A double in the 5th was when he came in. The pitch is up and away. Akron trying to take that lead that they just almost surrendered, trying to extend it right back. Somerset cut the lead in half. Akron with the runner at third base right now in the 7th inning. 1-0 pitch. That's on the outer half. Strike 1. We're in the top of the 9th inning here. Bowie will try to rally in the bottom of the 9th. Baysox will have Dashbach, Welk, or rather Welk, Grenier, and Cullen to the plate. 1-1 pitch to Frazier. And that's on the inner half. Called strike 2 after Tyler Birch walked the first 2 batters. Only threw 1 strike mixed in there. Settled down a little bit now. 1-2. Check swing and a pitch in the dirt. Did he go? No, he did not. Third base umpire Jude Corey out there behind the pitcher's mound on the third base side. Frazier has been on base his last 3 times up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swinging a foul back. Dylan Busby batting next. He has a home run in this game. Altoona has hit 2 homers. Busby with one of them, and Jiwon Bay with the other. Coming set is the right-hander Birch, and a 2-2 count to Frazier. Set at the belt, the pitch, swinging a fly ball into shallow center. Watson charging in for it, now stopping, and he makes the catch a little in and to his right for out number 3. Bowie needs 8 runs in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Let's see if they can get them after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Altoona has gone to the bullpen again. It's a 9-1 game, or rather an 8-1 game that Altoona leads, or excuse me, it is a 9-1 game that Altoona leads. Scoreboards were different, but checking the book, it is a 9-1 game. As Altoona plated that run in the top half of this 9th inning, sacrifice fly, and we move into this bottom half of the 9th. The Baysox trailing it by 8 runs, 9-1, and Toby Welk to the plate. And it is a new pitcher, Yeri De Los Santos, on the mound. And a first pitch to Toby Welk is a called strike. Yeri De Los Santos, right-hander, in relief of Will Gardner. Kind of a curious decision to me to go to the bullpen up by 8 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning with how well Gardner was pitching. The 0-1 offering is low in the dirt, and that gets to the backstop. Gardner, he faced 8 batters. He only allowed 2 to reach. Toby Welk tonight is 0 for 3. Grenier is 0 for 3 on deck, and Cullen is 0 for 1 with 2 walks in the hole. A ball and a strike. The pitch, swinging a liner out to short on 1 hop to Cruz. The backhand, a strong throw to first on a line. A bullet of a throw from O'Neal Cruz to first base for out number 1. Cruz has played a very nice shortstop tonight. He has made a couple of plays that have really opened your eyes. Here's Caden Grenier, 0 for 3, a line out to center, a strikeout in the 4th, and a ground out to 3rd in the 7th. You're getting into a situation here with Somerset down to their final 5 outs. If Akron holds on and Bowie cannot rally in these next 2 outs, Bowie has to win tomorrow. This one hit a long way off the bat of Grenier, way back to the wall, and for the first time in over a month, Caden Grenier will round the bases. A moonshot from the Baysox second baseman tonight. Both runs for Bowie in this game have come on homers. It's 9-2, and you gotta start somewhere.
Number 59, Greg Cohen.
409 feet off the bat of Caden Grenier. I was just talking earlier in this game about how long it had been since Grenier homered. That's Bowie's 3rd hit tonight. With the power in his swings, you know, when he runs into one, can really hit it a long way. Down to the plate, it's Greg Cullen. Crowd enjoying that one, waiting on the post-game fireworks. The final post-game fireworks show of the season. Cullen 0 for 1 tonight with 2 walks. The pitch, and it's a swing and a ground ball out to second. Jiwan Bay there, he knocks it down, but now throws to first. And that is out number 2. Bowie down to their final out in this game. The Baysox,
Number 19,
we'll see Chris Hutchins come up. Somerset trailing by 2 runs. They do have the tying run at the plate. Altoona 9 runs on 13 hits with 1 error tonight. The pitch, a swing and a miss to Hutchins. 9 runs on 13 hits. That is a staggering number for Altoona. The pitch to Hutchins, a swing and a miss, and Bowie is down to their final strike. Chris Hutchins on the night, 3 strikeouts. De Los Santos with a 2.08 ERA on the season. The 0-2 pitch, and it's low and away, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chris Hutchins waving the bat at the right-hander. De Los Santos coming set. He's pitching out of the stretch. The 1-2, and that misses low, and it's 2-2. But Bowie tonight just never really got it going offensively. Bowie never had multiple base runners in an inning. That was the difference. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, A swing and a miss, strike 3, and the game is over. 4 strikeouts for Hudgens tonight. The first strike and only strikeout for Yeri De Los Santos, and Bowie falls by a final score of 9-2. We're going to step away and take a break. Be back for the Baysox post-game show after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now for the Baysox post-game show. Bowie losing tonight by a final score of 9-2. We'll get you the final totals here for this game. Altoona 9 runs on 13 hits with an error. Bowie 2 runs on 3 hits with no errors. Altoona, they, let's check it, left 7 men on base. Bowie left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher tonight in a spectacular performance, it was Trey Mago. He threw a very nice game, to say the least. 6 innings, and he earns the win, his 6th of the year. He goes to 6-5 on the season, and Bruce Zimmermann, the rehabbing starter for Bowie, he falls to 0-1 rather, here with Bowie in his first and only appearance so far with the Baysox. Tonight's game was played in front of 5,126 people in a time of 3 hours and 4 minutes. Well, sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. And tonight, the Baysox, well, they were the bug. And the Altoona Curve, we talked earlier in the game about how good the Baysox bullpen has been over the last month or so. And yes, you can point to some of the struggles that the pen had tonight. But really, it was the offense for Bowie that struggled in this game. Bowie only had 3 hits. 2 of them were home runs. The other one was a single by Jordan Westberg. And Bowie never had multiple base runners in an inning. That is what will spell the recipe for disaster in a game like this. And the Baysox, they lose tonight by a final score of 9-2. Altoona, they plate 1 run in the first, 4 runs in the third, 2 more in the 5th, a run in the 6th, and then 1 more in the 9th. Bowie's 1 run in the 5th was a solo shot from Westberg, and then the home run in the 9th was Caden Grenier's 9th home run. It was a solo shot from him. There is a ceremony on the field right now. It's Military Appreciation Night, doing a ceremony on the field before our fireworks show. And you look, Bruce Zimmermann in his rehab start went 2 1/3 innings. He allowed 3 runs all earned on 5 hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts. Steve Klimek, an inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk and no strikeouts. And Kyle Bronovich, 4 innings. He allowed 3 runs all earned on 4 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. Tyler Birch through the 9th. He did not allow an earned run. He did allow 1 run on no hits with 2 walks and 1 strikeout. So we move on into the second part of this Baysox postgame show. We're going to take a break, and then when I come back, I will break it down for you what Bowie needs to do tomorrow. It's pretty simple. We'll talk about that and more, and then send you on your way on this Saturday night when we come back on the Baysox Baseball Network.
The Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now on the Baysox Baseball Network just before this fireworks show starts, and we take a look at what Bowie has to do tomorrow. Right now, the Somerset Patriots trailing in the bottom of the 8th inning. Akron leading 5-3. Somerset down to their final 3 outs. As long as Akron holds on tonight, assuming Akron wins this game, if Akron wins, if Bowie wins tomorrow, they're in. If Bowie loses tomorrow, they're out. It's plain and simple. That's it. If Akron holds on here in the top of the 9th inning, if Bowie wins, they're in. If they lose, they're out. And who will be pitching? It's the knuckleballer, Mickey Janis, on the mound for the Baysox tomorrow for all the marbles. Janis with an 0-2 record with the Baysox, a 7.27 ERA, and he'll be opposed by Osvaldo Bido with a 4-8 record and a 4.96 ERA. Get to Prince George's Stadium. It does not get bigger than this tomorrow. If you come to one Baysox game all year, it's tomorrow, the final day of the regular season, for all the marbles to play for the AA Northeast League's championship. Bowie has to win. If they win, they're in. If they lose, the season is over. It doesn't get bigger than tomorrow. First pitch is at 1:35. Adam Pohl, I believe, will be with me on the air. I will be here. Nonetheless, the pregame show will start at 1:15 with first pitch at 1:35. Go to baysox.com to get your tickets. There will be walk-up available. Do not miss it. The Baysox need your help here at Prince George's Stadium tomorrow. Win and you're in, lose and go home. It is a huge one for Bowie tomorrow, but thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening with me here on the air. Paul Fritschner signing off. Bowie falls to 72-47 on the season. Altoona improves to 58-58 as the Curve beat the Baysox 9-2. We'll see you right back here for the biggest game of the season tomorrow on the Baysox Baseball Network. Thanks for listening, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Bowie Baysox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance. On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Baysox Baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network.